I
about it
don't,
on
I don't,
Twitter, and a
I
lot of
don't,
people will argue too.
I don't know how long anyone would want to stick around to hang out and listen
Yeah,
to see how
sometimes
things pan out.
it'd be really entertaining.
But who knows? You
Okay.
know, people love watching people get triggered. So
True.
I do be
Just
getting
looking at
triggered.
this map of Skyreach Castle triggers me. Okay.
I don't know why you
we
showed it off.
are we good to go?
Stream is going and we are live. We are actively live.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. I know we took a long break, about a 5-week break or so after the holidays, since we wrapped up the last session where you all vanquished the vampire. Her name's Scarlota, something like that. Yes, here she is. Oh, Sandesil. That was it.
Sandesil, Morgia.
Sandesil Morgia, yeah. The moon elf turned vampire from ages past. But it was not without loss, of course. In the hunt for the vampire, you did end up losing Dragon Gleam over the side of the castle as it fell into the depths of whatever forest you are hovering over at the moment. But you do vanquish the vampire and her 2 vampire spawn as well, thus completing your last task for Blagothkus and earning his favor in full. As you return to Blagothkus's chamber to report your success, he greets you warmly and offers to hold up his end of the bargain to not teleport, but to transport you all anywhere of your choosing. And he also confirms that he has no desire to quarrel with you over the contents of the cult's hoard that he was transporting. That the funds that were previously guarded by Glazel are yours, along with the magic items, which include a +1 longbow, a +1 long sword, a +1 set of leather armor, bracers of defense, and a potion of gaseous form, along with 35,000 gold or so worth of coins. Is there anything in particular that you want to discuss with Blagothkus before you provide him the location of the place you wish to be taken?
No.
Where can he be found if we plan on, or if we would like to meet up with him again? Is there a place where we can meet him?
There is. What is it called? Let me find you the name of that. But I will give you the name of it in a moment. Anything else you guys want to discuss?
I recall. Well, obviously, isn't he taking us where he said he wanted to take us?
He's taking us where we
Or-
want to go.
Right. I just remember there was like a whole arrangement for some deal, and like he's like going to go do something. I guess I want to follow up on that. He's amassing an army, if that's correct.
Right, yeah.
Now with Glazel gone, what is the next move for the army? Like what battle are they gearing up for next? Like who's the next head of the snake, so to say?
I'm not sure if he knows that.
Yeah, Blagothkus kind of strokes his chin and
Whoa! Oh,
Whoa, what the?
Jesus.
Okay, Bran, we don't know
Hey,
what you
man,
were
I
thinking.
didn't. I wasn't ready for the stroke game. All right, y'all weren't either.
What the
Um,
You're saying you're stroking?
he says, I know of the worm speakers. Severin is their leader. He's the head of the snake.
Severin is the head?
The head of the
Oh.
snake. I'm using my same analogy.
He
Snake.
Snake.
Jonathan, to answer Arthur's question, Lagothkus turns and says, "You may find me at the Eye of the All-Father. Pass through the mountains that begin in the valley of Kedron."
Eye of the All-Father.
Eye of all.
What,
Ask
peaks of
for-
Kedron, or Ask of Kedron? Ask for Kedron?
Valley.
No, the Valley of Kedron.
Oh,
Khedrun. Kedron.
Okay.
Sure.
For the valley.
I
There
have to
you
go
will-
find a new pin. Can someone put that in the chat so I can write it down in a minute?
Yeah. Can we remember to write names for not words I'm used to. Kedron is not a part of my vocabulary, unfortunately.
Also, I got a question out of character. Is when he teleports everybody, will he also teleport with them or not?
He's not teleporting. He's
he's
taking
not
us on his
teleporting.
giant castle.
Oh. Oh, so we're all going there.
We're
including
flying.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's taking us to where we want to go first, and then I'm asking him after he departs, after he drops us off, presumably at the lodge, where are we going, or where is he going, so that we can meet up with him again. Like if we can meet up with his army and do, to join up, fight the cult together, where can we go?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he answers you that he can be found at the Eye of the All-Father. You recognize the name All-Father as a reference to Nam All-Father, the chief giant deity and the creator of the giant race. You can surmise that the Eye of the All-Father is some dedicated building, probably a temple of such, or something like that. And he tells you that it's in the spine of the world and it can be accessed by passing through a mountain pass that begins in the valley of Kedron. That is where he is returning.
Okay. Awesome. Well,
I don't have any other questions coming to mind.
thank you. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's my place to ask this, Ulfgar, maybe it's yours, but we would like to take Talus. I think that was agreed upon too.
Yeah.
What? Who?
Don't who me. It was a part of
He
the
said,
agreement that
"Who dis? New number."
we're taking Talus, so she can be, prosecuted
Oh,
or
her.
whatnot. Yeah, no, the other one. I guess we don't really need to talk about that. We'll just we'll take control back of her, I suppose. Wolfgar, do you want to do the honors, or is Eve gonna do it while she's still able?
I don't know.
Wait.
Does Eve want to?
Can you say it again, please?
Cool.
We are currently. We need to take
No,
back.
just the last.
Do you
just
want
the
to
last
take
sentence.
control of Talus, or would you prefer if Wolfgar did it?
No, off guard. Don't do it.
It's more
Sure.
fitting that way, yeah.
Sure. A Welker.
I don't know about that. I've grown fond of her already.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure it was part of the conversation that we had to take her back so that she can, be tried so she can be held accountable for the actions of the cult in the various villages and towns that they destroyed on their way here.
Be gone with her.
Thank you.
Dang it.
Jesus, Ulfgard.
He thought he
He's
could
all-
get lucky like Zahak probably.
What? She could have been. She could have been a giant princess or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that what they're known for? Anointing prisoners?
Who knows?
Okay. So
I'm looking back to see if there are.
let's see. Okay, so Severin is the leader. Is the head cultist at the moment. Got it.
Did we kill Rathmodar, or is he out and about still?
Remind me.
No, Rathmodar and Asbara Joss
Oh,
have
yeah.
disappeared.
They were the jerkholes that were acting as
That
acolytes.
walked away.
That just
yep.
we let walk
yes.
away.
Yeah.
So okay, got it. So Severin the Red, Worm Speaker, leader of the Gorgonauts, prepare for battle. No. He's the head Worm Speaker. What is the head Worm Speaker called, Anthony? Do we know?
The Verum?
No,
White
Verum is a
or-
worm. Verum the
Seb-
White is a worm speaker.
Severin.
Severin the Red is a worm speaker.
Yes, but what
he's
is the
also the head of the cult.
Okay, I'm just gonna put leader of cult. He needs a cool name. I need you on that pronto.
The White.
Need you on that right now. Okay, so Talus is currently in our position. I'm just trying to get all my NPCs straight.
Yeah, me too.
What
Do you
is-
have
I'm, like,
any questions for Blagothkus?
What is Talus? What's her
Or anything you want to say? She's a half elf.
He's a half elf.
elf? That's what it is. Half elf cleric?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, cool.
We will never forgive you for not going after Glazel.
Okay.
And I vow to kill that beast.
You little bitch.
Well, yeah, let's just make the captain of the ship angry.
I like how we're like deliberating, and then Gore like decides to
I
have
will
a
never
monologue.
forgive you, asshole. Please still drop us off. It's like when you yell at mom from the back seat because she won't take you to McDonald's, and she's like, "Please, come on, I just want some chicken nuggets."
Anybody else have any other questions or
I don't think so. No,
outbursts?
Outburst.
I am out of those.
Aha, aha.
So then only one matter is left to be decided, and that is where he is taking you.
To the lodge is my vote. Anybody else have any other opinions?
The lodge, as in like where
The hunting
Where you
lodge?
first, where
Yeah,
you
the
first
hunting
encountered
lodge, are
Talus.
are the people the same people who are still there? Just to clarify, is it?
I mean, it was only
Maricela and
It was
Kane?
only Talus's people and the few the goblins that she had, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were a couple prisoners.
Yeah.
There's Kragnor, but he gone now, right?
Yeah.
One that hates Talus. Hey, you
Yeah,
guys
he
are
was-
both dwarves that hate Talus. You guys have something to bond over now.
When we
Oh,
came,
yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like I remember them leaving already. Did they not? Have they not left? Did we not check on them when we came back the second time?
I remember
Uh,
Kragnor. Like,
Probably. Yeah, they were.
we
they were
released
probably
Kragnor at the time.
gone. Yeah.
I feel like I asked
Yeah,
about
you
them and they
guys-
were gone. We know that Missiandra, she's at the
He's in
village.
Parnas.
Parnas,
with
we don't-
the
yeah.
Smith, the wagon repair guy or whatever he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why we go to the lodge if we can't even access the portals?
Well, technically, we
Just-
have to go to the lodge to pick up some of the stuff we wanted to sell. So
Oh,
Yeah,
We-
you
okay.
guys left treasure behind there, and there's a portal from there back to Castle Neritar.
that we
so.
technically don't know how to use. It was closed to us the last time, so we really just need to go there to get some stuff, and then we can go back to Castle Neritar, I guess.
Okay.
And then
Well, luckily, Blagothkus has offered to give you the remaining wyverns that have been left at the castle.
oh yes.
Heck
So
yeah.
you guys can ride the wyverns down from Skyreach to the lodge, and then take them back to Castle Neritar as well.
Oh
Heck yeah, Daddy Blagoth.
yeah.
Let me
You
zoom in
You're a
on
really
the
name them?
fucking you're a fucking creep, but thanks.
Oh my.
You can name them, sure.
I call Smolder.
Like
Oh
how
my
many
God.
are there? Loot? How many?
Wyverns?
Yeah.
There are 3.
3 wyverns. Wyverns times 3. I guess we'll just split those for now, but
How do we split a wyvern? Won't they be dead?
ice cheek. I just mean they'll be communal. What is this place called? Ice what? Ice Castle?
Reuse?
Skyreach Castle.
All
Okay.
right.
Wow.
All right, buddy.
Okay, Anthony.
It's just as bad that we all knew what the hell he was talking about. I just want to point that out. So
I'm innocent and young
yeah. You're the one that responded first.
and untainted.
Look, okay.
Like a finger. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Never.
Alrighty.
We talked about.
If it wasn't clear
Yo.
I
that
think
you're
that was a stream
you're-
reference earlier. I think. I respect it. Thank you for being there. Love you. I'm just gonna put
Me. Actually, I caught a lot of Pokemon today too.
nice.
It was
Nice.
a good Poke day. I think it's karma for not investing in Pal World.
Maybe.
Wow.
Like you don't need that. Just catch Pokemon
Just catch real
on Jonathan's stream.
True. Okay, so
Deal.
we have the wyverns. There's only 3, but we need 4, right? Can they carry multiple of us? How many of us can they carry?
They carry 2 of you
Up to
each.
2, right?
What you
Yeah,
guys
that's what I
try to
remember.
do with Talus is gonna be interesting.
We can tie her on the wyvern's
I
feet.
I mean,
mean,
you can make several trips
Still
from
weighing
the
it down, I
castle down
imagine.
to the lodge, but from
This is
there
like-
to Neritar is gonna be.
okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
We'll just we'll make the trips. It's not a big deal. I mean, narratively, Anthony, is there any way we can? How long would it take? Was Talus holding out on us? Is there any way that we can access that portal?
Sure.
Like,
Always a way.
right. I guess do we have the means to do it before we spend time on it?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll just go to the lodge and we'll figure out how to get from. We'll figure out how to access that portal, right? There's got to be something in the lodge that indicates either another passphrase or something. The problem is that how are we going to get the wyverns through the portal from the lodge? I guess we don't.
Well, I don't know. You could leave the wyverns.
Uh,
You could try.
no. Who's leading the wyverns? Who does that? There's got to be a way out of that basement, right? Maybe.
Sure. Sure,
Okay.
he
You
said.
make one.
We'll figure it out.
Surely
Sure,
it's
you are the
not
glory
on the
holders.
module.
We are the glory holders. We'll just make a glory hole.
We make a hole.
Okay.
When there isn't one.
Perfect. Then, yeah. Any objections to going to the lodge? Any?
No, let's
Nope.
grab the things we need to grab.
Yeah, we'll have to make several trips with the wyverns. So I say we go down first, drop off Talus. We come back, grab some gold, and then or grab all the gold we need and make several trips. And however long that takes, that's how long it takes. If Blagothkus is willing, I think me and Leah can both dimension door as well, so we can probably speed up the
Yeah.
process. We can use both of our spell slots to dimension door a couple times, to get some things up and down. If he's willing to, like 500 feet's pretty
Oh.
far.
Oh, I think you misunderstand. He'll take you to the lodge, but he's not waiting for you to run inside and grab your backpacks and then.
No. I know, but we've got to get the
Okay.
loot. We've got to get the loot off of Skyreach Castle to the lodge. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, of course. Yeah, yeah.
So
That's perfectly fine. In fact, he can even help with that. His ogres.
oh, okay,
will
so he's
load
willing to land the
on board.
castle.
Yeah. And the ogres will help
Perfect.
unload the horde for you.
Perfect. All right, good.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Now we're talking. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Okay, so
Perfect.
if we're all in agreement, then he's going to guide the castle to the lodge. You see him take his leave and head into the tower that is on the west side of the map that has the arcane lock on it over here,
Yep.
which is the steering tower. And he goes in, and a few minutes later, you notice the Skyreach castle shifts directions and stops floating in a north by northeast direction and begins heading back towards the hunting lodge in the forest to the south. Um,
Do we just make a hole in the forest?
you know, you go down and begin the long process of thawing out the frozen hoard of gold.
Go ahead and use my
That
hot
is,
musty breath.
yes, hot musty breath and create bonfire and whatever else you have that can.
Wall of flame. Flaming sphere.
Yeah,
Activating my musty. Activating musty.
My hate
all-
fire.
it takes let's see, what time of day was it when you battled the it was the beginning of the morning, right? Sun had come
Yeah.
up, the vampire came back, so it takes the better part of the day to fly back to the hunting lodge at this point. But by late afternoon, you arrive and you off the castle is set down and you offload the treasure and the loot. Which, by the way, have you guys decided who's taking the gear? There's the long sword, which Ulfgar already has a +1 long sword.
Come on,
There's
baby.
the long bow, which is
Come on.
I don't know who can use the
Come
long bow.
Well,
But anyways, and there's
Bryn can
one
now.
more.
And apparently
Oh,
he just
that's
wants apparently he just wants fucking all of it. So
That's true.
no, I
Is
don't need
it-
any of it at all. I don't care. I'm just kidding.
The bracers, you have to have no armor.
Oh,
Bracer of
okay.
defense.
+1 longsword.
True. No armor and no shield. You get +2 to your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently
So that would
Excel.
probably benefit Eve the most if she took her armor off. But I don't know. Maybe not.
Longsword
Would.
+1 is going to Bryn. Is that any objections? Anybody else want?
Oh, not the longsword. I don't. Wait,
Oh.
would that be the best person to take it? Is me?
Well, Gore has Shatter Spike. Ulfgar has
Probably
his.
You can use it, but you're not a strength-based character. You're a dex-based character, and I don't think longswords have the finesse property.
Right.
Okay, so no one. So it
You
just
just said it.
we'll just go
If you
party. Okay.
if you like, I was gonna suggest someone take Hazorana. She could take that one. She's not gonna use it anymore. She's
Who
too
wants the
traumatized.
fucking cursed sword? We saw what it did to you, bro.
Just give
I mean, maybe you're more has more resistance than me.
it's
Mm.
true.
Take it.
Mental strength. No.
Ulfgar is offering to take it.
Is Hazaron one-handed or is it like a
It's
long
a
sword?
it's a great sword.
Great.
Great
It's a
sword.
great.
So two-handed.
You said
So
the bracers required no armor, no shield.
Correct. Yeah,
So-
Leah could use those too.
I was about to
Okay.
say, because with my mask, I'm at 17 armor class. So if I put those on too, that would put me at 19, right?
Sick.
Hey.
All of a sudden, that unarmed strike damage tattoo sounds better and better.
I will say they do require attunement. That's the last item you can attune to, right? Because you have the
So-
wand. You have the wand of ice or whatever, wand of frost wand, whatever the hell it's called, and then you have your
Yeah.
dragon mask. So bracers of defense would be the last item you could do attune to.
Did I have
And
to
I
attune to
think
the mask?
At 100%.
yes, you do. Yes, and I think some of the items that you want to buy require attunement. Does Pearl of Power require attunement?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're limited to 3 items that require attunement, unless you're an artificer, which you're not.
So, fuck.
Yeah. So you got to
Yeah.
start making decisions. Otherwise, everybody would be decked out in everything. You can think about it. I was just asking if we had come to a decision on that. If the answer is not yet, that's fine. You guys, you guys offload the loot to the
I'll
the
take
hunting
it for
lodge.
now. I'll take the bracers of defense for now.
Okay.
And Britain gets a longbow, right? Okay, so Dragon Horde is looted, and there's one more potion, right? What's the potion?
It's a
Gaseous
gaseous
form.
form.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have it here.
I was just reading my notes. I could take Eves could take braces for defense. Mm.
But you're wearing armor at the moment, so
Oh
you
right,
have
yeah.
your armor off to
There's
use it.
something else that I wanted to make like combo with, I guess. So nah, yeah. Well, I'm good. Ignore what I said.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, John.
I was gonna give Bryn the potion of gaseous form. He's a thief, rogue thing, whatever. He could probably use it
My
more than
rogue
we could.
thing.
Okay.
So there we go.
Okay, writing it down.
Also,
Right.
so am I taking the long sword?
Yes.
Is it +1?
Yes.
It is a +1
And
longsword. Yeah.
Ulfgar takes Hazaron?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do a swap there, and all of a sudden the time comes for Blagothgus to take off before night falls in earnest. And as you look around the hunting lodge, you realize that Eve has a strange look on her face, and she turns to the rest of the group and informs them that she has made the decision to accompany Blagothgus north to the Eye of the Allfather and his giant inn.
So real quick before she abandons us,
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
who should I be giving my talisman to instead of her?
Either Gore or Ulfgar, or yourself. At this point, just give it to yourself. If you're gonna be mid-range like that, it might be beneficial.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just assume you have it until you make a decision.
Okay.
Like a scene from the movie, Eve kind of steps forward and she hands Hazaron to Ulfgar and takes the +1 longsword. Kind of their eyes lock, and she turns to to Leah and hands her the locket back.
Wait, you're leaving us?
We'll meet again, guys. It was fun while last.
What are you talking about?
Also,
This is too much.
Don't be like that, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. Eve gives her like a pat on Alfgar's back, but really strong, like a smack. It's okay.
It tickles.
What made you come to this decision, Eve?
Yeah, what happened?
Personal reasons, of course.
Well,
So
Travel from
reasons.
months,
I would
but
say
you won't tell us.
she blushes and pokes her fingers together.
I've brought you back from the brink of death a dozen times, and you have personal reasons that just happen to come up.
I feel like
Trust
there's
me,
some narrative.
it's for everyone's own good. I need to work
Okay,
on some things.
Look, her god has charged her with blowing herself up to stop the absolute. All right.
Yeah.
God.
You guys worked real hard on this, I can tell.
Having
But the-
flashbacks of whenever she turned on the group, so she's just kind of sitting there like, okay.
The workshop on this
Gore and Leah are over there like,
unmoved.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
great. I mean, it was great fighting alongside her, I guess. Like,
Well,
Salute, everybody! Salute.
we
Now he's
plan
gonna
on.
be the only green one on the team now.
yeah.
True.
I think the
Also,
abandonment issues I'm developing from this past 2 campaigns is leaving an everlasting impression on me.
Yeah.
So what are you developing?
Attachment issues?
Abandonment
Oh,
issues.
attachment.
Invest-
Gotcha.
Brenda identifies as a puppy.
I mean, Eve, I remember the first time I failed my athletics check for 3 turns in a row, and you picked me up and pulled me over the wall just before I died.
Oh god,
That was
yeah.
back in Greenus, the temple of
Yeah, that was when we saved her. I
Shantaea.
remember when you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn standing in a doorway all by yourself for a literally like half an hour. I remember you just swinging that sword and never hitting a thing, but you still saved me. So, congratulations.
It taught her how to recklessly attack, though.
She was
Exactly. Eve has
attacking
a
something.
tear.
Is
Eve has
indeed
a tear
attacking
in
recklessly.
her eye. I'll miss y'all too.
Well, I'm sure. Go ahead.
My favorite memory was when we were in the barn. We were fighting the cultists, and like it was the first time we met her, and she was like the last person to come out of the barn because she was low in the initiative, and the whole barn was on fire, and she was
It was
coming
on
out,
fire.
and like she, I don't know, I just imagine her like coming out that as the last person. It was so badass.
Cool guys, cool girls don't look at explosions.
Yeah,
That's right. That's what they
My
tell
favorite
us.
memory was when she developed an unnatural fear of mushrooms.
True.
That's
True. She
true.
wasn't even there for that one.
She,
I wasn't,
ever
but I
since-
was told.
Laura wasn't
Ever
even...
since then, she developed another fear, but fucking of the Hazaron.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have trauma now. Eve has trauma from
I remember
Ezra.
when you got knocked unconscious 3 times by the dragon. I remember that.
That happened only hours ago.
Oh, I feel like that was just yesterday.
Yeah,
I miss you
alright.
guys.
Well, I'm sure we'll. I
give-
mean, we know where to find the giant, so I'm sure we'll see you again someday.
I'll
Be-
give
be
hugs
safe.
to everybody.
Out of character, I
Strong
know you
hug.
guys didn't discuss it. Is she just transferring the gold over to her new character? Because you guys did not talk about that. According
Nah, I
to
don't think
so Queenie will have the whatever same wealth level that Eve has, so that she's on par with the rest of you guys.
okay,
I think
so
Alright.
Eve probably has the most gold out of anybody. I think she
I
literally
think
has
so.
five
I think
nothing.
she is
she
the
barely
richest.
spent money in this entire
Yeah.
campaign.
so is Queenie gonna
Because I
get like
can't
the
find that kit.
is Queenie gonna get the like equivalent +1 armor +1 weapon kind of situation, or how's that gonna work?
Yeah, probably. We'll get that sorted out probably this off week,
Okay,
after this session.
gotcha.
Also, I do have another question for both Anthony and everyone.
Hmm?
Do at some point we're gonna meet up with Army and everything. Do you want me to take Talus with me to keep an eye on her? What, so I don't have to worry about her or
Oh
not?
no, because then Bulgothkus will want her back. She still needs to answer for her crimes and the crimes of the cult. So we'll take her and give her to one of the kingdom's authorities, and then she can be tried for the crimes of
Okay.
at least we could bring her back to Greenest, right? We can at least bring her back to wherever she
Alright.
was responsible for destroying. I guess it wasn't really her at Greenest. I'm not entirely sure where she was involved.
I look
Ulfgar,
at
where
I
are
look at
you
Talos.
from?
Yeah, what the fuck are we gonna do with you?
Ulfgar, where are you from? How did you were going to Greenest because you were following a lead, right? And then Talus wasn't
Yeah,
there.
Rose.
So I mean, we could assume that Talus was at least somewhat involved at Greenest, but either way, I mean, the cult has left their mark across a good part of Faerun at this point, or at least north of the Skyreach Mountains or whatever they're called. So yeah, I assume we'll be okay there. We'll figure it out.
Alright,
Okay.
no problem.
Can I do something fun? Like, I don't know, is there a pattern that we can remember Eve by, and I'll have it etched into this bow, so it'll remind me of when I got the bow as well as when Eve left us? Eve,
Oh.
what kind of engraving do you have on you? What's your deal?
The Cloud Peaks is what that mountain range is called. The Cloud Peaks.
Or should we do
Um,
mushrooms for the irony?
It's definitely a
Oh my
mushroom.
God.
It's
Yeah.
100% a
when you
mushroom.
look at mushroom, I was gonna say when you look at mushroom, think of me.
That's
I want,
perfect.
I want, I want a little mushroom carving where the thumb hold is, like, so that way my thumb is on like the head of the mushroom.
I love
And
it.
then if you look at it at the right angle, it just looks like a mushroom tip, and then it's just open for interpretation.
Good
Okay.
God. Eve has a, I don't know, strange look. Anyways,
Definitely a mushroom.
I'll give hugs to everybody if
Hugs.
anyone wants a hug.
Oh,
Group hug.
I'll tell Archimedes you said bye when I bring him back for the 5th time.
I have 20 strength. Can I literally hug everybody?
You can.
Just lift
You
everyone
can
up a little
hug
bit.
everyone.
Can we see
Perfect.
how harsh he shatters our spines? Can
Okay.
we roll, please?
Can we roll bludgeoning damage? All right, Eve. We
Alright.
love you. Have fun with the giants. Not too much fun. Be careful, Blagothkus. He seems like a creep.
He's kind of creepy.
Unless you're into that
It's kinda
thing, in which
weird.
case, be safe.
Then be safe.
I don't know what the
Protection.
I don't know what the compatibility
I
is
don't-
between an orc and a
I don't.
or a
I
giant
don't-
and a half orc,
I
but
don't.
We're gonna find out.
Oh my god.
on the next episode.
That the next fan art that's being developed.
Oh.
That's the
Okay.
next fan fiction. Yeah,
Oh my good god.
I have Bright. I'm gonna have Beli do a tattoo of it on my thigh.
Oh my god.
Even Blagothkus. They'll be like, at the movies eating popcorn or something. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so
Is the popcorn
Eve,
on Blagothkus' lap in a
E-
suspicious way?
What the hell?
okay, so as dusk falls, Eve says her goodbyes, and Blagothkus takes control of Skyreach Castle once more, and guides it back up into the sky. Eve stands on the parapet, waving down at you guys as it takes off into the dark of night. And before long, it's undistinguishable against the night's sky. You guys return to the lodge interior, with Talus in your possession, and now there are in fact 6 of you left and 3 wyverns. So the math magically works out.
Math is mathin'.
Wow,
And
those meant to be.
Finally.
and and yeah,
I'm
ouch.
fucking dead.
Too soon?
Yeah.
Just right on time.
So anyways, you guys discover, buried in the notes in one of the studies, a book that has the passphrase to use the portals, which will take you to the various areas depicted in the tapestries of the study.
Search the lodge for portal pass phrases. Does it matter? Does it matter what they
No.
are? Okay, perfect. I
No.
love that. Thank you for that.
Wait, I'll be right
Picklecorn.
back.
Actually, that's not true. One is angry asparagus,
Okay, perfect.
The other one's tickle corn.
and the other one's tickle corn. Yeah.
Love it. Okay, angry asparagus, tickle corn. Oh, that's
Mangina.
one word. Mangina. Anybody else? I think there were 5 of them. Let's find out.
Hold up. Angry asparagus. Tickle
Rip
corn.
Meepo.
Rip Meepo. We'll just go Meepo. I know Rip
What was
Meepo,
the-
one word.
What
Rip
was the one before that
Meepo.
one?
Mangina.
Okay. I don't remember that one, but I'm writing it.
Where were I need to look to see. I don't know where the other portals
There's
were.
only 4. There's only 4.
Oh, are there only 4? I have it
Yeah,
written
let's make it-
somewhere, but anyway.
There's a fifth. There is a 5th tapestry, but it's shows Tiamat herself. It's
That's
not
right.
a
The
location.
tapestries were depictions of where they were.
Right.
Okay.
And this is the code word for what again? I'm sorry.
To activate each of the portals from this side. So
Yeah.
we need to figure
So
where are they? That's the cellar. Trophy room.
Which one's not level 20?
Hold on. What do you mean? Which one's not level 20? What?
Like we go through that portal and there's a bunch of level 20 characters over there.
You talking about
Which
owls?
ones? Yeah. I could have sworn I wrote this down somewhere. I have the
What
one.
are you talking about the tapestries?
Yeah.
I have them right here. So there's four
But that's no
of
fun.
the five. Oh,
I'm just kidding.
well, if you want to go dig around for your notes, you can.
No, you're fine.
It says 4 of the 5 tapestries each show dragons hunting, killing, and feasting on lesser creatures. One shows blue dragons attacking a desert caravan. One shows elves succumbing to a green dragon's gaseous breath weapon. A third one shows a red dragon burning down what appears to be the castle ward of Waterdeep. And the fourth one shows a black and white dragon circling over a cold swamp dotted with ruins.
Love
The
it.
fifth tapestry shows Tiamat, the queen of evil dragons, in all her glory, crowned in gold and silver and worked with gemstones and gold and silver thread.
Okay.
So one of the portals will take you to a desert, one will take you to an elvish forest, one will take you to the castle ward of Waterdeep, and one will take you to the swamplands of Castle Neritar.
That's quite handy.
Perfect. Yep. Okay. Cool. Well, obviously we want to go to Neritar first.
Pretty Nerd.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right, welcome
I'm
back. You missed the all-important passphrases for the teleport stones.
Okay.
Oh.
The one to Anarok has to be Angry Asparagus, right? That just has
Sure.
to be it.
Where?
Wait,
Which one?
we-
Oh, we're assigning
Okay.
them, right?
The
Hold on.
one that
Can
goes
we get
to
this in writing?
of course.
We're writing.
Anarok goes to Angry Asparagus. Mirror of Dead Men has to be Mangina, which
Angina, right?
is Castle Neritar. Waterdeep has to be Rip Meepo, and then High Forest or the High Forest has to be Ticklecorn. Okay.
How come Waterdeep can't be Ticklecorn?
Cause I don't know. I felt like Rip Meepo died in a dungeon or in like in below ground, water deep ground kind of thing.
Water.
I see it.
You know.
Although I think we did use the feather to build a giant tree on top of Meepo, didn't
Yeah,
we?
the
So
tree,
maybe
yeah,
okay.
that
Rip
did.
Meepo is forest elves. Ticklecorn is water deep. I respect it. Okay.
Oh. we.
Yeah.
can we
I
get
got you
that?
in just a
Okay,
second. Give me a
Meyer
moment.
Deadman.
Give me a
Yes,
moment.
I was writing it, but then I got lost at
Yeah,
the angry asparagus.
I'm working on it.
You lost me at angry.
Look, I can only work so fast.
We
I lost you at angry.
Yeah,
That was the
man.
first one.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I was
That was the first one.
confused. That's why I was confused.
Okay. We'll continue. I'll post it in the Discord in a second. Or in
Thank
Roll20.
I go bathroom real quick. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so you guys uncover the secret of the access words for the teleport stones, and before long you're back in Castle Neritar with Snapjaw and Tharm and checking on your Airbnb.
Perfect.
Everything seems fine. The lizard folk are keeping the castle in good condition, and
Do we let them know we're expanding to the cabin?
yeah, that's up to you guys. You could always use some servants there.
We have
instead
the
of
goblins, right?
Kobolds.
Oh,
No,
kobolds?
The kobolds. Yeah,
I guess they're
kobolds.
loyal to the cult, aren't they? We should probably
Correct.
You
not
should probably
let-
murder them.
Yeah. You're gonna let you
That's what
guys
I've been
let them.
saying.
You guys let them know they're being laid off.
Eve all the way from the
Eve
castle
the
as a,
back. Let him
I
cook.
told you to kill the
Let
kobolds.
him cook.
Jesus.
Oh,
Like
that's
she
too
never
funny.
left.
Oh, why does it look like that? That's terrible.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea why I did that. I wonder if it's gonna do it again. Yeah, it wants to do it again, doesn't it? Oh, weird.
That's weird.
It is weird. Now I gotta do it individually. This is a bitch. Okay. Continue. Oh, are we waiting for Kahan to get back?
No, we don't have to wait for him to get back. So you guys travel back to Castle
Fuck
Neritar.
Kahan.
Everything is. Sorry, what?
So you said fuck Kahan.
Okay,
Yeah.
Han.
No,
That's right. We pressed
you're
on
just
when the other speed.
yeah. You're just collecting all the treasure you left behind. Is there anything you guys want to do with the Farseer of Elusk at this point?
The
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
ball orb thing.
I mean, we still don't
That
have the
you're-
means to repair it, right? I mean, that's kind of that's the issue we had last time, wasn't it?
It showed us a big scary dragon.
Yeah.
Which we know is there, but right now they're not a threat to us.
Let's go kill it.
There's two of them.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying, aren't they like twins or some
Yes,
shit?
they're
Yeah.
twin adult black dragons.
Like,
Yeah,
can we
twins.
just make friends?
No, they're black. They're black.
That's
Oh, pause.
Calm
Pause.
down. Calm your
Whoa,
tits.
whoa,
Flip it.
whoa.
Flip it. That's the soundboard. That's the soundboard.
Delete the
Jesus.
pod.
Flip it.
Delete the
Flip
pod.
Immediately demonetized. Immediately.
By the way, you know,
fucking-
since I have my
fucking
black
took it there.
dragon mask, I'd have advantage on my
my
charisma check.
Okay.
We
I'm
should-
scared.
You
How to train
racist
your
fuck.
dragon.
You race? So what you're saying is Leah's in blackface? That's even worse. Who's the racist to him now?
Oh my god, even
No.
worse.
Who's the racist?
Wow.
Leah's in
Yeah.
blackface.
Yeah, let's
so-
transfer all
How
the
the
hate from
turntables.
Wolfguard to Leah now.
How the turntables.
I like pies. So
Mm.
delicious.
Yeah.
You're gonna want
I can't hear
gonna
his
get a lot of
opinion from that far
pies
away.
from Blagothkus here soon.
Oh god, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I don't know who to take talking privileges away from anymore. Everyone's committed a violation.
Okay, let's see. We gotta spread it around, you know.
Huh?
Oh, I don't want to know anything about spreading nothing.
Eve's about
Wow.
to know about spreading.
Mm.
Oh, God.
I'm counting.
boy.
I'm counting my coin real quick.
Is there any? So we can't do anything with the eye at this point, right? There's nothing that we can really do with it. We need to. I mean, now we have access. We don't exactly know. It seems like we need to know exactly where these portals lead to eventually, but I'm guessing that Waterdeep is north of us, right? No, it's south of us.
Yeah, it's definitely
Okay,
west
it's southeast of us actually, because we're in the Mirror of Deadmen right now, right? We're in Castle Neritar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Castle Neritar, we should be northwest of Waterdeep. The High Forest is it could be anywhere in the High Forest. Who the hell knows? And then Honor Rock is in the desert all the way to the flippin' east, so that's not helpful. Okay, so really the closest we could get if right now we don't know where we're going, right? We don't know. We're trying to get back to the Harpers. I guess
Yeah,
if
we're
we're
turning them in and then Waterdeep, right?
well, we don't know. Anthony, out of character, has told us we're going to end up in Waterdeep, right? We know that, but our characters don't. So what is our justification
Okay.
for going to Waterdeep? Is it just the biggest main city where we're probably going to find like Order of the Gauntlet
Yeah.
members, Harpers, right? Somebody who can get out a message to our monk
Yeah, we
friend.
just gotta find the closest
Well, it's-
station for them.
Well, so
Had a-
thinking logically for a moment. The hunting lodge is like a crossroads, right? A teleporting crossroads.
Right.
You can go back. You can go from Castle Neritar back to the hunting lodge, and then from there straight to Waterdeep.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
travel time required.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
know.
I mean, yeah. So if you're looking for a town to go shopping in, that would be the logical choice instead of going back to either flying somewhere from from the Mirror of Dead Men or flying somewhere from the hunting lodge.
Well, I agree with you, but that wasn't my argument. My argument was I don't think Arthur is thinking about shopping right now, right? Shopping is a
Oh.
bonus.
Right.
Arthur is trying to get word back to the Harpers because Arthur's a Harper. Arthur is trying to get word back to the Order of the Gauntlet because three of the 5 members of our party right now, or well, 2, I guess, are Gauntlet members. Leah and Gore have no allegiances that we know of. So if we're trying to get word back to
To each
them,
other.
yeah, to each, yeah.
Good fucking luck.
If we're trying to get word back to them, then I guess my argument is either we go north to Neverwinter, which doesn't make any sense because it's a new town, or we go south to Waterdeep, which arguably could get a message closer to where we need to go because everyone else is in Elturel, right? So that's Arthur's justification. We head to Waterdeep. We try to get a message out. We recuperate. We resupply. We try to get a message out to Leosin and whoever you guys' contact was with the Order of the Gauntlet. And then we hole up in Waterdeep until we hear something back. Does anybody else have any other ideas?
While we're still in the Mirror of Dead Men, is the Roadhouse far from?
We
where
can
the
definitely take
teleporter
some
was?
wyverns over to the Roadhouse and fuck that guy up for you, Bryn, if that's what you want to do.
Fuck. I want to deal with Bog.
That guy's
As
I
my
just
final
want the
stand.
Harpers or whatever the predominant like allegiance is. I want someone to take over the castle so we can let the lizard folk leave.
I don't think they're gonna leave. I think they're kind of content there, right? We're paying them.
Yeah, we
I
only
mean-
paid for them to stay guard.
So what if we have some of your people like stationed at the log cabin so they could like check in on things and make sure we're not being betrayed?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I guess we definitely want to open that up, right? For me, if I'm talking like we claim ownership over this and the lodge, but we allow the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet to operate out of it just like we are, right? To provide
Yeah.
services. And we can even come to some kind of agreement where they offer us services, right? We need somebody to look at that eye up there. Because that's a tool that we can use. Obviously, the portals are super important, so the lodge needs to be secured, because if we can get through, then others can get through, right? So we need to find ways to secure that. We need scouts. We need scouts to go ahead and go through those portals and see where they actually lead to, because otherwise they're just open for business for everybody, right? So, I mean, we can always step to the one at Waterdeep, right? We're going to figure that out pretty darn quick. I don't know where it goes, but we're going to figure it out. But the others, Anarok, Desert, and the High Forest, we have no clue where those lead to. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Leah, 100%. Like, we definitely need to bring people through, but we have to find the people first. And I think that in order to do that, we have to make our way to Waterdeep so that we can send word out, because we haven't had contact with them in 6 months, right? Essentially, or like 3 months, I guess, because we left them in Elturel, and then we headed from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, which was, I don't know, a week's travel. And then we went from Baldur's Gate all the way up here, and that was 2 months. It was like, it was 2 months of travel to get from Baldur's Gate to where the Mirror of Dead Men, to the Roadhouse, right?
Let's see, Leah doesn't know about any of that shit. She's just like, tell your people to pull up.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm telling you. So it's at least I mean, we have wyverns now. We can fly. That definitely increases our speed, but there's no reason for that, right? I think we settle down in Waterdeep. We make sure that Castle Neratar is secure, that the lizard folk are good, that our cooks are good, and then we head back to the portal and go to Waterdeep for now. Maybe we send some lizard folk if they're willing. We send some lizard folk to the lodge to secure those portals as well, to report back, and then we head to Waterdeep as well. And then we send out messages in order to get the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet members to come and secure Neratar and the lodge.
Okay.
See it. I see the vision.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
It looks like, I don't know why it's on this map. I don't know if it's supposed to, if you guys can see this, but it looks like the Well of Dragons is way the hell down here, right? So this is where they were going. Where?
I thought it was like
in the north.
further up.
Me too, but apparently not. That's where the Well of Dragons is.
Well,
So
I was very misled. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I thought it was like way the fuck up here.
Yeah, I
somewhere.
had no idea either. I don't know if
Like, in the
that's,
cold
maybe that's
area.
not accurate, but that's what it's showing on that map, and that's the map that Anthony has, right?
That's what I assume. We'll see, I guess, when he gets back.
Yeah, I thought it was up where there was like cold and mountains and shit.
I'm trying to see. I have.
Oh.
Where's that
I thought
skull?
that was where the dragon's lair is.
That is where they were supposed to be taking the horde to.
So that way they could actually like bring Tiamat into our world.
Correct.
Yeah. Huh.
King's.
Above the marsh of Toon.
Can you guys see King's Forest on there at all? Or the Shattered
Look
DM?
here after I'm done
Or
with.
what? Yeah, I see
Oh, there's the
the
Sunset Mountains. Okay, I found those.
Sheridan. Is that what you said?
Marsh of. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to compare two different things.
Cross
It's like,
reference.
okay, yeah, the Well of Dragons on this map is just north of the Sunset Mountains, so that's correct. Where that is that's where it says. I don't
know where the hell I got the idea that it was way north.
Me either. So that means they were going from Parnast here, which is weird because Anthony even told us they were going up this way, right? This is where we traveled.
I
Isn't
thought
this?
he said they were going north.
Maybe they were.
Misinformed.
I don't
Are
know.
they going north to go south?
I think we just kind of retcon that, right? It only makes sense that they would be going south towards the Well of Dragons and not north towards. I mean, it's very possible that they're different. Like this is just incorrect, but I don't know. This is the map out of the book, out of the module, right? So okay. Anybody want to help me find where the flippin' Eye of the Allfather is, or the Valley of Kedron?
Is it?
So
on
wouldn't
this?
it be near all that stuff, right?
I don't know. He did say the Giants definitely said to the north.
Okay, hold on.
I'm looking.
What
The
is
what?
it's the Eye of the Allfather or Valley of.
It's not on the map.
Well,
Oh.
the
Okay.
Well of Dragons is on the map.
Yes, it is.
Right. So I'm trying to find
Maybe
Eye of the
White
Allfather.
Dragon.
Oh, it is way the fudge up there in the spine of the world. It's way the fuck up here. Above the above the Lurkwood. It's actually like right here-ish.
So they're saying, fuck the dragon stuff, we're going north.
Okay. So
maybe the White Dragon was trying to trick them and take the treasure to his lair.
No. The Logothicus was working for the cult. He was in agreement with the cult. The cult, he was transporting the horde supposedly to the Well of Dragons, right? But Logothicus, his own internal motivations, he was amassing an army in the north near the Eye of the World, or the Eye of the Allfather, right? So essentially, once we ousted the cultists, rather than going south towards the Well of the Dragons, he decided, fuck that, I'm going to join my army. So we were traveling back north. So he just dropped us off essentially at back where we were, Parnast, right, over at the lodge. And now he dropped us off at the lodge, and now he's continuing his journey south back up to the spine of the world towards the Eye of the Allfather. But the Well of Dragons is down here. So eventually, we have to make our way from Waterdeep potentially to the Well of Dragons. But that's way the fuck down there. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I mean, where we're at right now is here, so it doesn't really matter. But hey, look at Archimedes. He's still alive on this map.
Enjoy it while it lasts, brother.
No kidding. That poor guy. He's having a day. He's having a rough time.
He's just trying to survive just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest of us, yeah.
He has 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I feel like I only have 1 hit point.
I've had 0 once.
Sometimes I feel like
Okay, so you guys,
like
are you
emotionally
guys
I only have
taking a
1 hit point.
detour to the roadhouse to deal with Boglook?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. We're gonna help Bryn with this. Bryn, this is part of Bryn's backstory, right? This is the first.
Yes, this is my final tie.
This is the first
that
true
I
piece of
have.
lore that we've gotten.
Yeah.
So the module
We've been carving our own glory this whole time.
The module provides no stats for Boglook. It just says he is a burly half-orc. So I'm just gonna assume that 5 level
We can
8,
fuck him up.
level 9 characters. It's like, it's like SEAL Team 6.
No, I mean just what Bryn, how do you want to execute him? Do you want to make it look like an accident? Do you want to kill him in his sleep?
Oh,
how do you want to do this?
gosh.
How do you want to make this happen?
No,
this is your
that's
time.
such a good point.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're so right. With how things panned out with my family.
Like, oh no, he got run over
Just-
by a cart. Like, what do you want?
ran over by a cart. What if it was like something grisly? Oh man, that might affect my alignment. Hold on. What do you think about this? No point in fighting him because he is going to. Gosh,
I'm just saying, we got a lot of
now
magic at our disposal now. We can just make this look.
I know,
like
like now that it's at the precipice of my fingers, it's so different because now I have the option to be creative. Where usually it's just a means of life or death. Yeah, now it's just whoop ass.
Gotta
Yeah.
open up that can.
this guy
Mm.
is meaningless to us.
Dismemberment by wyvern.
Oh.
Okay,
We quarter him.
how are we gonna just tie him?
What if they
Yeah,
attach
tie-
like a
get
tie
that-
different
get that-
limbs
get
to
that
the
crazy rope you
wyverns?
got.
Holy
Get that
shit!
crazy rope you got.
I don't think that's an accident, friend. That's
Oh.
I mean, if you want to do it, we'll do it. We'll just lure
we
him out
being-
somewhere.
I thought we do it while he sleep. We make sure he sleep extra hard, and then we wake him up. It's almost like an air mattress out in lake kind of situation.
Okay. I mean, we can kidnap him and bring him back into the Mirror Dead Man if that's what you want to do.
Is this gonna affect everyone's life?
Is there any questions that you need to ask him? Like, what is, or is this pure revenge? Are we wanted styling this thing, or like, what is the?
It is predominantly revenge. So with the whole backstory with mine, I used to do smuggling work for the
Sure,
cultists,
sure.
but their intentions of harming particularly my parents, um, it bowled unwell because they were seeking information about me and they wouldn't let up. So their attempts to kill me has only led to a vengeful pursuit of them. I mean, my whatever information they have to offer me, I don't know what would alleviate. And isn't that the grand reflection? Is revenge really going to make me feel better?
Yes.
But in the end,
I mean,
it's
you only know once you
Leo.
you only find out once you do it. So
Once you cross
they
the
hurt
line.
your family in order to get to you, is what you're saying.
Yes, so they pay with their lives.
And
There's no.
is he the first or the last on your list?
He's the last. We actually got
Oh.
everybody. We got
Okay.
everybody already. So Resmir was one of them.
Wow. Okay.
And
That's pretty
yeah, I
big.
know that was a big deal. I mean, when we cornered them, things moved so fast. So like,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
foaming from the mouth.
Okay. I love it. All right. Well then, however you do it, just add it to your backstory. Like clear it with Anthony, and then just share it with us once you get the details down. But Bogluck is dead. We'll do it however you want. I'm down. Arthur's willing to help.
Yes, we leave
Gord's
it.
also willing to help. You
Make it
deserve
perf-
vengeance.
Leah
Make
just
it-
wants to murder. So
Okay.
Holy
Leah's the
fuck.
more Eve, the magical version of Eve.
We make it performative.
This is not a Dark
Just-
Urge playthrough, Leah. Okay, it's not.
I'm just wondering, like, is
What?
there?
We are a at least at
Your
most
turn.
chaotic. We are at most a chaotic group. No evil.
it's in the name
Leah
of,
is
my
chaotic
new
neutral.
In
avenging
honor
my
of
new
Eve.
friend.
Be chaotic for once.
I'm avenging my new friend and taking up the mantle of Eve in this moment.
Okay.
Like I feel
Alright.
like it's the kindest thing I could do for my party.
Yeah, sure. It just
Alright.
also makes you feel good. So
That too.
So not only do we quarter, but I leave my mark, leaving my
Ooh,
my
you leaving a
smuggler named
calling
Sin.
card?
Yes, I carved Sin into his chest, for that was my smuggler name, and outside of Bryn.
You're
That's
officially a
awesome.
serial killer.
I'm just curious though.
Oh
my
I
God.
respect it, but
hello,
who are
take-
you leaving
look
the
around.
message for if he's the last one?
Well, the cultists know that
All his
that
future
Oh,
enemies.
okay.
I close my tie ends. Like you
Okay.
no one's safe in the cult now. Like you cross me now. I come after everyone.
Make sure that sin is in the shape of a mushroom.
Yes.
It's
Oh my god.
the eye in sin is like a mushroom.
I'm making the design right now.
Perfect. All right. Cool. Anthony, any roles we need to do, or narratively that wraps it up?
Nope, that's fine with me. I mean, I will assume that, you know, if a role is needed from Bryn for something, I'll get it later.
How
Perfect.
resistant is he to quartering?
Okay, so
Not very resistant.
we SEAL Team 6 this shit on 3 wyverns, jump off the back, grab Lagothkus, Bryn does his thing, then we jump back on the wyverns, head to the Mirror of Dead Men, back to Castle Naratar, make sure it's secure, send some, or have some lizard folk come through the portal with us so that we can secure the lodge, eat some steak. The lizard folk secure the lodge, we leave some money with them, and then we go to the portal to Waterdeep. Are there any objections or anything else we need to do before or during that time?
The steak break was excellent.
Right.
It was delicious. I like mine blue, please.
Mine medium rare with some buns that like I got the honey butter like they got in Texas
Oh,
Roadhouse.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
Oh
god.
my
It's good
I'd
stuff.
like mine alive.
Alive.
Just alive.
Bring me the
Uh,
host.
I want it to be
Bring me the
mooing
whole
or
cow.
whatever Lexos creature sound they make.
It should be mooing when I eat it. It should put up a struggle when I take my first bite.
Bruh.
All right,
Yeah.
just smack it on the ass, slap it on a plate. Let's call it good.
Yeah.
I'm like looking over the quartering and I'm like, "Ah, I wish Eve was here to enjoy the quartering.
She missed it. She would really like to quarter someone.
Yeah, she could have had the fourth piece because we only had 3
3 wyverns
now
and Eve.
I have one
Oh my
limb attached to the torso, and I don't want to do like a round trip. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I just wanted to do the one and done.
You could do it 3 ways. You could like head to one wyvern and then one arm and one leg to each of the others, so they pull in like 3 ways.
Oh,
So it's kind of like
yeah.
they're not quartering; it's more like tries, but you know, still.
We could
I mean,
split
you
the
could always,
wyvern like
like,
we said
tie like
earlier.
the other leg or arm to like a post in whatever building,
true.
and
You know,
Innovation.
see,
we're really thinking
see,
this through.
I'm
We
good
should
at
have
this.
workshopped this more again. Like when I had too many choices, like I was in a hurry.
That
We
may be
shoulda-
something you
we
want to
shoulda
talk to your
workshopped this.
therapist about, Leah.
I'd
really-
rather work up with the rogue of the group,
A
but
therapist or
thing, right?
R&D team?
True.
We'll be each other's therapists. How's that, Bryn?
I don't see a conflict of interest at all.
No, not at all.
I think this
Never.
is great, and Gore is excited.
I think this is development.
Leah's gonna high five Gore and tell him how much she appreciates the support.
Hell yeah.
I reach out my hand to high five Arthur.
High five.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
I don't know what we're
Anyways,
high-fiving
back on
about. I was taking notes, but he's dead.
Okay,
You
cool.
wouldn't
Yes.
have high fived him if you knew. So.
Great.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably.
Yeah.
Great. All right. I don't know what I just
Blood
incriminated myself
is
with.
literally
but-
on your hands now.
Okay. Then Anthony, we're in Waterdeep.
What is it? Prestidigitate?
Prestidigitate it
To
clean.
clean my.
You
To clean.
you activate the teleport stone in back at the hunting lodge again, and you find yourselves. I assume you're leaving the wyverns in the travel lodge.
For the
traveling lodge?
time being, there's some kennels out back, right? We can
Correct,
repurpose
there's
the
some
kennels,
stables,
make
yeah.
sure they have food. The forest has some deer and stuff, so the lizard folk can feed them. Lizard folk, wyvern, what's the difference, really? Yeah, we'll leave the wyverns there because we have a way back through.
Okay. So you step through the portal, and the 6 of you, including your prisoner, find yourselves in the castle ward of Waterdeep. In the
Alice, almost forgot about you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Luckily, she's still not. Luckily, you guys have found some clothes for her, and you know she's generally fairly stoic. She understands her circumstance. You know, she's been captured as essentially a prisoner of war by the good side, and she is just biding her time, waiting to see how the situation develops, looking for anything that might turn the odds back in her favor.
Nothing.
But
There's no way to
in the
change your
mean,
mind
about what?
about not doing that.
You can certainly try. You can definitely talk to her if you want. That's something you're interested in?
I'll just ask her for one last time if she actually wants to do that.
To do what specifically?
If
Volgar?
she's
What are you
still-
referring to?
I mean, she's
If
probably not
she still
sharing her
wants to be-
plans with us, right?
Yeah, if she still actually wants to be part of the cult, or does she still wants to continue doing that? Even if we turn her in,
Are you trying to get her to repent?
yes.
Okay, that's fair.
She doesn't seem like the type, but okay.
No harm
Go
in
ahead
trying.
and roll
I'd
an
like to watch her
insight
try.
check.
Insight check.
I mean, Ulfgar and her were friends at some point, right? Like, it makes
Yeah.
sense that Ulfgar would still want to see if there was a bit of his friend still inside there
Yeah,
somewhere.
totally.
She must
I'm
have.
down
I'll
to
just
watch
try.
it.
I'm down to
I'm game
watch.
for it.
Okay.
The cold
Pause.
the cold demeanor was
Stop.
misleading. So this change is welcomed.
So
Everyone grieves in different ways.
she does seem almost remorseful about her situation. You know,
Almost.
it's hard to tell whether, you know, she feels bad for the um crime she's committed or the people she's hurt, or whether she just feels bad that she got caught.
Mm,
But
good
but
sign.
but you do see her conviction wavering.
Don't blame you.
Ooh.
Okay. Ulfgar, as Arthur, this like, are you
In character.
in character? Yeah. And to the rest of the party. I mean, I think I defer to Ulfgar on Talus. I know Ulfgar's kind of made it clear that he's separated himself from Talus, but you know, overhearing conversations between the two of you and trying to, I obviously you're trying to gauge something. Would you feel more comfortable with us maintaining like custody of her, or would you feel more comfortable turning her over to the authorities of Waterdeep, to maybe a prison or to like a cell or a holding cell of some kind?
Custody.
Just know that as long as she's in our custody, we're gonna have to watch her, right? We're gonna have to be there. We have to do it ourselves. Whereas, you know, if we were to turn her over to the custody of the local, like, I guess, law enforcement or local guard, they might be able to keep her secure.
Might.
I mean, that's the thing, right? We're giving up we're either inconveniencing ourselves in order to ensure, quote unquote, personally ensure that she's secure, or we're conveniencing ourselves by giving her up to the local authority with like instructions, right? Be smart, don't leave her out of your sight. She's clearly strong. But to be fair, Waterdeep would have cells that can prevent her from using magic, right? They're not just gonna magic exists in this world. We're not just going to throw her in a regular cell. They're going to stick her somewhere in a cell that has silence on it or like anti-magic barriers and stuff like that. Whereas we don't have that. We don't, you know. How do you keep, I mean, like, so Dimension Door, for example. Dimension Door is just verbal component. How, I don't know if she can cast Dimension Door.
Wouldn't there be like,
I guess we could gag her. But
wouldn't there be like some kind of magical type of cuffs like that could disable her magic?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Like I said,
Blossom.
there are places you could do that, but we don't have those. The Susser Blossom, Susser Bark, Susser. Like, we don't currently have that. So, I mean, we would have to be keeping her gagged, more or less, unless we were feeding her or talking to her. And even then, I guess we could, you know, we'd have to maintain contact too, right? Like, she would have to be attached to one of us almost at all times.
Yeah, I'll just give it to them, but I'll ask them not to just keep her prisoner.
Sure. Okay. I mean,
have any of y'all seen Vinland?
No, I want to though. I've heard good things.
I've heard, yeah.
It's great. I know you'd love it. I was gonna make a reference to it, but since
Bummer.
no one's seen it, then no
I'm sorry.
point.
I've heard really
It's
good
okay.
things. I like, one of my friends that don't like anime really likes that show, and I'm like, man, if he likes it, then it must
It's got
be
good depth. It's definitely great.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyways, besides the point.
Okay, so it sounds like is there any objections? It sounds like Ulfgar's made the decision. I'm kind of in agreement. I would rather her be somewhere like secure for magic users than with us where we don't have the resources to do that. But what are we thinking? How are we feeling?
I have zero trust of her. I think that if we give her grace, she's only going to see it as weakness and take advantage. So I'm sorry, that's just me.
100%.
So throw her in prison?
Cold in that way. Yeah.
We want,
Yeah.
you know.
I do not trust this bitch. She's gonna
Oh.
manipulate and backstab all the way.
Okay,
I was
so
like,
it
I
sounds
barely
like
trust her.
maybe
I
it's
point at Leah, and she on the team.
so maybe it's for various reasons, but it sounds like we all are in agreement that she should be turned over to local authorities that could guard her maybe a little bit better than we could at the moment.
More well equipped, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Leah.
It
On
doesn't.
my screen, it says that you are at 31 of 49 health points. I don't know if it says that on your sheet, but if you are, you can long rest. You should be good to go.
Oh
I
shit.
I don't know if it doesn't matter right now, but
Yes.
okay.
So,
I fixed it.
Yeah, I see it.
thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
so it doesn't take long for you all to find a authority to hand her over to, being in the Castle Ward of Waterdeep.
It's
Castle
not
Ward.
a
Is that what it's
familiar
called?
face, is it?
Portal connects to the Castle Ward of Waterdeep. Is it like inside a building?
Yes, it is. It's a permanent teleportation circle that is in a rather shady establishment.
Of course it is.
Great, but we don't know what the establishment is.
It appears to be some kind of warehouse slash black market.
Okay. So portal connects to a teleportation circle inside a warehouse of the Castle Ward. That's great. Are we in danger? Like, or is there some?
Nope.
Are there other people around? Is it an empty warehouse?
Nope. It is the warehouse is empty at the moment.
Okay. Perfect. I mean, I'm down to set this, like, it says shady, but is this like going to become our base of operations kind of thing? Are we going to try to turn this into our own too? I mean, we definitely have to, right? We have to secure this portal.
Yes.
So I guess for now, does it have a roof? Is it in one piece? You said shady. Is it just like in the hood of
Shady as
Waterdeep, or is
in-
it like a rundown shack, like on the?
Shady as in under like a lot of trees, or shady as in like maybe I need to hold on to my purse a little harder?
Yeah, like is it shady because there's holes in the roof? Like I don't know what's happening.
Sorry, I'm just zooming in on a map.
No. I mean, can we see the map? Oh, can we see where we are?
Can I see what kind of shady?
Yeah.
I'd like to evaluate the shady for myself, please.
Please reveal the shady.
Look, I grew up on the wrong side of the railroad tracks, all right? I know what it's like. This is a story for the entire world. When I lived in Baton Rouge, I was pretty young, and there used to be a lot of gangs there, and we did live like on the wrong side of the railroad track, so to speak. And I remember one time, like we were always told at night, like we should be home before night because afterwards all the gangs are out and there's shootings and all kinds of stuff, right? And sometimes they would just go and do stupid things. So I remember me and my friend were out, and it was well past dark, like it was getting dark. And we walked by and we saw, like, we were walking down the railroad tracks trying to get home, and we could see like a group of, like, they were being loud teenagers, right? We assumed them to be gang members because we were young and stupid. Anyway, I remember my friend and I trying to decide what we should do. And I'm not even kidding you. I'm not the proudest of this. I'm not even kidding you. We got on all fours and barked like dogs. And literally, and like down the railroad tracks. And this wasn't for a short amount of time either, because we could see them off in the distance. You're like, what are we going to do? And that's what we did. Down the railroad tracks, two idiot kids barking like dogs. And you know they knew who we were.
I knew you had that dog in
we
you.
We were not fooling anyone. We were seriously two idiot kids, and we just barked the whole way. And then afterwards, we thought we were far enough away, so we got up and ran. We could just hear them laughing their asses off, and it hurts my soul to this day. Now you know.
I have I have a kind of funny story similar to that.
He's like a follow up.
we were in high school, and my buddies and I all grabbed a couple sets of boxing gloves, and we drove over to the park, and we got out, and we were just hanging out in the parking lot, and we were boxing each other in the parking lot on the asphalt.
Nice. Yep.
And it was,
We've
I
done
don't
that
know,
too. High school. Yep.
it was
Been
like 8 or 9, maybe 10 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden this car pulls into the parking lot with its headlights on us, turns down the aisle of the parking lot that we're on, and I swear to God, all four of the doors were open before the car even stopped rolling. And the next thing we know, there are like five dudes wearing, like wife beaters and bandanas, and they're like, "Yo, where you guys from, huh? Where you from?"
there.
And all I could think to say was Savannah High School, and
Yeah.
they were like, "What y'all doing out here? What y'all? We're just fucking around. We're just boxing each other." It goes, "Y'all in a gang? No? All right, y'all have a good day." And they have a good night. And they got back in the car and drove off. I
Gangs
was
are
like, dude, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
That's insane.
gangs are weird, man. Like it truly is sometimes that way where if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and like they'll just challenge you because why the fuck not? It's weird. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
but
It's,
Yeah.
I was
it's
like, we're
all
getting
it's
the
all
fuck outta
territory and
here.
respect in the end,
Yeah.
like it's
I mean, I was
like,
10 minutes from my house,
Yeah.
Anyways.
hey, you in his
Okay,
territory.
so if you guys can see on this map of Waterdeep here, this square here, C51, this is the warehouse that you guys are in.
I still only see the world map. Is there another map that I'm supposed to be looking at?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm streaming. I
In
didn't
Discord.
put it into
Oh.
Roll20. I apologize.
Okay.
There's the harbors down here, the naval harbor. There's the smugglers docks. And then this building right here is where you are, C51.
Okay. Let me see if I
And
can
it's
see.
Mount
It's
Waterdeep is
massive.
directly to your north. Yeah, the map's huge.
Okay, I see the map that you're using. I think I have this map in my folder
Can you
too.
copy the link?
I got you,
Yeah.
Boo
please?
Bear.
Oh, okay. Thank
Oh,
you.
he's got you. He's got you, Boo Bear.
Yeah.
Okay, this map.
So this is Waterdeep, but it's like I said, it's a huge map. You guys find yourself. It's called Cromer's warehouse. I don't know who
Just
Cromer
big.
is, but he's now the owner of the warehouse. So, and this is C75 is Ergion's Palace, aka the Palace of Waterdeep, and then 76 is Castle Waterdeep. So,
Okey-dokey.
hence why it's called the Castle Ward.
I think I was just here, and the map did not. Oh, there it is. Now the map's zooming in.
A few of us should stay and guard the portal, and a few of us should go get the.
I don't know if I've never been in Waterdeep before. I don't know if anybody else is. I don't know if I feel comfortable
I'm
leaving people
scared.
here. If the warehouse is secure now, I don't know why us arriving here would change that, right? We have people securing the other side of the portal. I mean, I don't know. What does everybody else think?
I mean, as far as guarding the portal, like they can't go through without the password, right?
Correct.
They probably have the password.
Can
Yeah, I
we
mean, yeah,
know-
if anybody knew the portal was there, they would have it. I mean, there was a way that I guess not.
maybe I
Anthony,
can do
correct me if
Oh,
I'm
go
wrong.
ahead.
There are multiple multiple passphrases for getting through one side and through the other? Because we were able to get through the portal from Castle Neritar to the lodge, but then the portal shut down, and we didn't have the password to get back, or the passphrase to get back. But now we do. What's the? Is there an in-world justification there, or is it just narrative? Hey, you got here, you can't go back, because that's what the story says. Because I'm okay with that
it
too.
was just me forcing you into the hunting lodge. There's no passphrases anywhere in any of the modules, so.
Okay, perfect. So it just happened to be, for whatever reason, the magic
Literally,
stopped
yeah,
working.
literally Right. Literally, all it says is that there's a portal at the bottom of Farblex's sanctum down there that takes you
Okay,
to
that's
the
fine.
hunting lodge. That's it.
Amazing.
Perfect. Love it.
And then it says there are other portals outside of the hunting lodge, but it gives no
Yeah,
anything about them.
that's fair. Okay. Um, perfect.
So,
Okay. I mean,
but the warehouse itself is empty. There are people. There are large crates and everything stacked up, kind of creating what appears to be like a shelter to kind of block the line of sight of the teleporter from the entryway into the warehouse.
mhm,
The area itself is rather dusty, like it's not used frequently, and you all discern that it's probably just like a cover. Like literally, it's a way into Waterdeep through a secret teleportation circle that
sure.
the cult can use for its purposes. Um, and the whether the warehouse actually transacts any businesses seems dubious at this point.
Okay.
Like it's basically like a shell, like a safe house kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not actually a warehouse.
I mean, Ulfgar, if you would like to secure this,
Yeah,
I will stay with you. I will stay
yeah,
with you.
yeah. I want to stay.
Okay.
We
Then Ulfgar and I will stay and secure
because
the portal.
The trauma is unreal. Like
yeah,
you cannot
because
can't be caught lacking.
we don't know if someone's out there like watching over that warehouse and just keeping track of it if someone comes in and out.
Sure.
So it's better to be secure
Okay.
because someone could see us walking out and they don't know us, and then I
That's
don't know.
fair.
They can warn the cultists.
Well, then the three of you, I think our first priority is to get Talus secured, right? And then the second priority is to get messages out to the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet. So I don't know. I mean, I don't in a place like Waterdeep, obviously there's probably a guild somewhere, right? There's probably a how like a tavern or something where people are known to hang out with the Order of the Gauntlet or the Harpers. So I think Bryn, you're a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, right? I was the only Harper.
Yes.
So
Yes.
then you would seek out the Order of the Gauntlet and Leah Gore, if you're willing to go with him to do that. Leah, I know you want to keep an eye. You don't trust Talus at all. So if you guys want to make sure she's secure and then go, then Ulfgar and I will stay back and chill the warehouse until you give the all clear, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
Okay.
All right, and I'm to
Right.
seek out the Order of the
So
Gauntlet.
We'll
yeah,
go
so you
together
guys
go together to get rid of Talus, and then after that, you three can go find Order of the Gauntlet to get word out. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Don't split up for a third time. Then we're split up in three different places in a weird ass city that we don't know about. So
Agreed.
so right. So and I assume that it's morning time. You guys probably again you arrived at the hunting lodge in the evening. You may have spent the night there, or you may have gone back to Castle Neritar to spend the night, but I suspect that by the time you reach Waterdeep again, it's morning. You've all rested, and um, the city is bustling as usual. It takes mere moments to flag down a city watchman and report that you have captured a member of the cult of the dragon. They dispatch a small contingent to escort you to the palace, Castle Waterdeep, which is just down the street and the closest large, military-ish installation of the city, law enforcement, I should say. But um, they accept Talus as a prisoner. I assume you guys explain, who she is, and ask that she be remanded into custody to stand trial for, her crimes.
You will pay for your crimes.
perfect.
Yeah.
If I'm
They
not.
go ahead.
No, I'm not there. It doesn't matter what I think. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the guard will take her into custody and, um, you know, promises that she will be charged accordingly.
All right, and you be careful with her. She's clever and she knows how to use her words. So don't drop your guard.
You might want to
She,
like keep her gagged.
I thought you said you. Wait, so who's there? Just Bryn and Leah and Gore?
Yeah,
Yep.
And
wait,
then
am I mistaken on the groupings?
No. And then
Yeah, no,
Arthur and Okar are staying behind, right?
Correct.
Yeah, regarding the portal.
Yes, yes.
All right. So, you guys basically remained her into custody, and she turns back and tells Bryn, "Tell Okar I'm sorry."
Hmm. I'll consider relaying your message.
Maybe you should show him you're sorry.
God. I thought
Like
I'd get the
orally
last word.
or
What's that?
And the guard grabs her wrists and turns her away and takes her deeper into the castle. And you guys quickly scamper back to the warehouse to confirm that she has been turned over.
Oh. Well, that's the end of that chapter. I'm glad to put that behind us.
With that, you guys kind of break off and seek ways to contact your organizations. Leah and Gore, you are not members of either the Order of the Gauntlet or the Harpers. So who would you like to travel with? I mean, you guys can all travel together if you want, but if you are splitting up, I just want to know who's going with who and where.
I don't know if I want to split up in a city I'm not
Yeah,
familiar with.
do we have to like choose? I guess, or
Do we
No,
have to?
but
Or
you,
can we
you
just?
have to choose what you're doing, but you
move.
don't. Splitting up doesn't have to be the choice.
I don't want to split up
yeah,
personally.
I'd prefer not
Y'all
to.
move.
Okay, so your comrades have asked that you guys stay together, Ulfgar and
Lauren Lear
Bryn
feels
and
vulnerable.
I play
Arthur.
Pot
What do
of
you guys
Greed.
want to do?
Pot of greed.
You've activated my trap
And Pot of
card.
Greed allows me to draw 2 cards.
Which then I play pot of
You're
greed. Will
good.
allow me to draw two
Two
cards.
Oh god, it never ends.
I mean, Ulfgar and I are chilling. I mean, there's no reason for us to suspect anything's odd. Ulfgar, you got any fun stories? You got any cool dwarf songs?
No, but I start showing you the blueprints of the Staff of Power.
Perfect. Love it. I love what you're working with. And then we start.
Yes.
Ulfgar and I are. I'm showing him my horn, and I mean my Kieran horn, not
Oh,
my horn.
Oh, put that away!
Drake, is that you?
Just
damn.
what would you say?
What am I listening to right
Um, my Kieran horn, and we
The thing that got put out where it was like he was saying like I wasn't keeping my meat from the world, I was keeping the world from my meat.
See that?
Okay.
So Ulfgar and I are working together to power up my horn.
Okay. So you guys eventually try to send word, make contact with the Order and the Harpers, let them know you're back in Waterdeep, and like to talk. Meanwhile, are you guys interested in doing some shopping?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Shopping.
So, per Xanthar's guide, we are going to use the rules, but like I said, I'm going to give you guys some buff here. Do you want to spend any gold to increase the likelihood that you find a seller of the magic items you're looking for?
Yes.
You said we're getting a +10, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're getting +10 for being in Waterdeep already.
Okay, and
And
we're
then-
getting the modifier for our highest person, which is Bryn, yes?
For persuasion, probably, maybe Leah, I don't know.
Bryn is
No.
6. We already determined that before you got here.
Okay.
Me and Leah both have 5, but he has 6 in persuasion. Leah and
Okay,
I
so
are
it's
high in
plus-
charisma, but different kind of charisma.
So it's +16 with advantage.
Right.
So we shouldn't have to really spend gold then.
I mean,
Probably not. But you always could roll 2 ones.
if
If you're
So how
looking
is
for
this working?
rare,
Is this per item? Is this per character? Is this how is that going to work? So Bryn is rolling
that,
for every item on our list, or are we prioritizing certain things?
why don't we do 5 rolls, one for everybody.
Okay, so it's really the primary thing on our list. So we only
Well,
each
it would be buying a magic item. That makes it sound like you can only buy one a week.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
that's
That's what
really
I'm
good.
saying. So if we're spending 2 weeks,
Yeah.
presumably here 2 weeks to wait for word back. I mean, I don't know. We've already made contact with the Harpers, at least, or not the Harpers, but the
Why don't we just do this? Bryn, why don't you roll a persuasion check with advantage and we'll add 10 to it.
Okay, persuasion.
Instead of doing it by character, we'll do it by week, basically. Okay, so you get plus 10, so 22. So everybody can find
Was that with advantage? That wasn't with advantage. Not that it
that was not with
matters, I
advantage.
don't
Go ahead
think.
and go ahead and roll one more, just for shits and giggles. Okay.
That
Okay.
was so close to be a 20.
I
It
saw
was.
that too.
So
Holy.
so 22. So
I
that means
yelled it
that per the
when I was
rules,
muted.
you guys can all find one magic item of your choice up to rare. Anything higher than that would very rare requires a 25, but I don't think you guys can really afford a very rare item anyways.
No, I remember us saying some along the lines of rare and under would be like possible, but then very rare
Yeah,
would probably take more time to pursue.
yeah, because very rare is cost between 20 and 50,000 gold a piece.
Right.
And I don't think anybody has even 20,000. You could maybe find a very rare item if you and afford it if you all pooled money. But
Seems
so
hardly worth it.
everybody can find one rare item or lower. So go ahead and let's just go alphabetical. We'll go Arthur, Rin, Gore, Leah, Ulfgar. Arthur, what rare or lower item would you like to buy?
Before I respond, maybe
God damn it.
Ulfgar,
Okay,
maybe Ulf.
Bryn, what? No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine. Maybe I and Ulfgar should go last, just because if we're deciding on crafting, right? If we're splitting it up as a group, how long are we looking to spend here? Because a rare item is to craft a rare item with help is 5 weeks. So a month
I'm
a month
happy
isn't a
to-
long time, but we don't know how long. Is there something in the world narratively, Anthony, where we can get an idea of like, are we already being established in Waterdeep, or are we waiting for word back? Are we waiting for like an emissary? What's the situation that we're in? Like with Bryn's meeting with the Order of the Gauntlet, what's their estimated time like for us to be invited somewhere, or what's do we know?
You out of character, I mean in character you have no idea. Out of character it will be very quick response time.
Okay, so we don't have 5 weeks, is what you're saying. Well, we can take 5 weeks,
Well,
but
you
we don't
have
need 5
right.
weeks.
You have 5 weeks if you want to take 5 weeks. But you'll see when the story progresses.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I get what you're saying, but maybe it's I don't know. I don't want to give away anything, but
No,
it's hard for me
I'm
to.
not asking for that. I'm just like, because if we had to send a message somewhere, it took us 2 months to get from one place to another,
Yeah.
right? So like, do we have
Yeah,
8
yeah.
weeks for the message to go out and come back, or is it more
The
like,
answer is no. You probably have 8 hours.
okay, Jesus, okay, so
8 minutes.
understood. The powers that be are in Waterdeep. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Then
That changes everything.
I
yeah.
had a question too.
Okay.
I was thinking about going with the Pearl of Power as my item, but you know how Ulfgar made us like those rings?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if he would be able to like alter it and add prongs and like attach the Pearl of Power to the ring.
That would be super cool.
Thank you.
I'm sure that if Ulfgar couldn't do it, a jeweler with proficiency in jeweler's tools would be able to do that for a small fee.
I would totally be willing to pay for that because I thought it was just like a cool way to like be able to wear his ring and combine the magic item that I wanted. I just also didn't know like if that would add extra time if he were the one to be doing it because I think he said that he wanted to be crafting stuff or what.
I think that
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
probably
mean, stuff
we
like
falls.
that
discussed
is
Ulfgar.
That,
that's all flavor.
I was just about to say
It-
that definitely falls under the flavor category. Flavor's
Okay.
free.
yeah, flavor is free.
So you
But
still have to buy. You still have to buy
Flavor.
the item, but what you do with the item is your choice.
That's what game
Because
guy
I'm not even
fees
lying. I was
money.
about to do the same thing. I was gonna buy a ring of radiant resistance and become immortal, and then make it Ulfgar's ring, so it became more sentimental to me.
Oh,
So
but yeah, I wanted it to like be cool because like he made this like really nice ring for us all, and I wanted to like I don't know make it
Okay.
more customized, I guess.
And the Pearl of Power is an uncommon item, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You qualify for a rare item, so if there's something rare that you want, it might be better to buy that first now because um you may roll lower in the future and then you can get your uncommon item. Does that make
Um,
sense?
like I said earlier, I've been a total piece of shit the past few weeks, so I have no clue if there's something rare that I want.
Okay, well the two items that you told me were the cloak of protection and the um
The wand of
pearl
darkness and
pearl
the
of power. Yeah, the wand of darkness we said what did we say about that, Jonathan? Wand of web is a second level spell too, right? That's an uncommon.
correct. 7 charges, 15 DC, if there is one. For darkness, that wouldn't
Yeah.
matter. So 7 charges,
Yeah.
1d6 plus 1 recharge, regain at dawn.
So Leah, those are three uncommon magic items, and uncommon magic items cost roughly 300 to 400 gold apiece.
So, and then
So you can buy those three no problem.
yeah, but I can only attune to one, and all three of those require attunement.
Uh, the that's probably true as to the. I don't know about the wand. Does the wand require attunement?
If it's like the wand of ice or whatever
It's
the
not.
fuck.
That's a rare item.
Yeah, the wand of winter is different. And
Yeah,
you
the
can
wand
always
of
give
web
that to
does
somebody
require
else.
attunement by a spellcaster.
Attunement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're right. All three of those do require attunement then, because I know the pearl does, and I assume the cloak does.
And right now, I'm attuned to
The
the math.
dragon mask and the wand of winter. So
Um,
you'll have to start making some choices. But why don't we, if they're all uncommon for now, that I guess that doesn't really matter. So why don't we do the pearl of power since you're set on that one?
yeah,
Okay.
because I think being able to
So
regain a expended spell slot with the shit that we run into is a bit more important.
you're able to find one for sale for 600 gold.
All right. Let me subtract that.
Okay, Gore, do you have a magic item that you're looking at?
Give me my broom.
Okay, is that uncommon or rare?
Uncommon.
Okay,
Let me double check.
you
Uncommon.
you find a broom on sale for 100 gold.
Just to clarify, it's
The
a
man,
broom of flying, not a
Oh,
the
normal broom.
man knows what he wants.
It's a
He
broom
want
of
give him.
flying, by the
yeah,
way.
the guy tells you if you sit on it and close your eyes and stand on
Oh
like the
my
castle
god.
wall, you
Oh
can feel the
my
wind in your hair.
god. No way.
Um, Bryn, can I offer you a rare magic item?
Course, of
You with an egg in your
course.
drawing time.
No, I'm between two because I know one item, Jonathan, you also had, and I just think amazing item. But I would
Maybe
love
we
to
can
see it.
maybe we can get a buy two get one 25% off sale or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a BOGO going on?
What say you, shopkeeper?
What's the item?
The ever smoking bottle.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that one's fun.
Is that uncommon?
Uncommon,
I will
sir.
say, so the ever smoking bottle is on, I think, on my list, but don't know if Anthony and I ever decided on an answer whether the smoke that comes out of the bottle is considered magical or not. Because if it's not considered magical, it literally just obscures everything and we're all fucking useless. But if the darkness, if the smoke is magical and I can still see through it, then it's not necessarily useless.
I was under the
It's not
impression
magical
that no one
darkness,
could see
that's
it.
for sure.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's
I was under the impression that it was normal smoke, just like thick smoke.
yeah, then we're all just
Granted that,
blinded.
yeah, I mean, like,
Are you
my
taking
idea
blind
is,
fighting?
okay, so I've seen that. I was thinking more so like if we were to get ambushed, it'd be such like a good tool to hand off to Archimedes to do like a smoke screen. So at least we'd have like time to like buy.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Granted,
go
we
with
won't be
it's not
fighting this.
magical. It says a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. It's not darkness, which is blindness. Heavily obscured and blind are two different things.
Yeah. I would,
Are
I
you
would
talking about
take
so you
it.
can see through it, Arthur, with your
that was the with the devil's sight or angel sight in my case.
devil's
That was
sight?
the intent.
Yeah,
But I think we
yeah. I'm gonna go with no.
yeah. So I will not be purchasing that because it
But Leah's wand of darkness would be able to
correct.
see through.
Yeah.
Well, with the roll
she
of
didn't
2,
get it, so.
do I still miss it?
Huh?
You rolled 2, right?
That's
Like,
just a
No,
cost.
that's the cost. It's
oh,
200
gotcha.
gold.
Wait, so I got my broom?
Yeah,
If
100
you
gold.
100 gold if you
Oh,
want to buy
shit.
it.
Can I just go ahead and add in like the potions of healing that I want?
Yes.
Okay.
I will take it for 200 gold.
Okay.
And I'll
Arthur?
use it sparingly, Arthur. I won't.
Yeah, I mean I have to go for my Ring of Radiance because it will, again, immortality is pretty cool. So
Is that rare or uncommon?
it is rare.
15,000 gold.
Yeah, I can't afford that, so never mind. That's
Wait, how
that's
much
1
gold
week
do you have?
wasted. No, I'm not gonna take your money.
No. I'm give you my money,
It's okay.
bro. What?
Are we only buying one item
For this week.
for this week?
So I could technically try again if we're I mean, he said 8 hours, so I guess we don't even have a week. I mean, sounds like we're getting 1 item.
Oh, okay.
How much are you off?
5,000 gold.
I'll give you 5,000 gold. I have
Um,
9,881.
I'll split it.
but then, I mean, that's all of my gold. It's a lot of gold.
That is a lot of gold.
But you'll be
said it.
immortal.
Yes.
Is there a price you can put on that?
You said it's 15,000. How
Yes.
many of those
Oh
are
wait,
there?
it's 15,000.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. No, I have 1,000 gold.
Oh,
Wait.
what?
How's that
What
even
happened to all
possible?
your- Yeah.
Oh, I have
how's that-
10,000. No, I think I just dropped to 0.
I'm gonna fucking say.
There we go.
How's
Hey,
that
You just got 6,000 gold. How'd you spend 6,000
Yeah,
gold?
I think I just-
You're in the mirror of Deadman.
That's not right
You
either.
gotta stop snorting the blow, dude.
What kind of streetwalkers are out there, Arthur? I don't even know, bro.
Well, if we split it, it's 3 grand each.
Like you're talking about each contributing 3,000 to me in order.
Yeah.
So that's up to you guys.
I'm down.
Sure.
Laura?
She's gone.
She's not here.
She doesn't count.
What do you mean?
So-
You want me to throw it from
It's
the
just the
Each
thing
of us.
in-
It's up to you guys. If you want to do it, then Ring of Radiance. I can heal myself indefinitely.
I'm down to go.
Before we do this, Anthony, is our rule still in effect? Because otherwise, this is a wasted time.
What do you mean?
Do you even know what I'm talking about? So
I don't.
yeah, okay, there we go. Or just a yes or no answer when I explain this, because when Leah got her mask, right? Leah, it's poison damage to you, right? Is that what it's? You get resistance to it?
Oh, yes. The answer is yes.
Okay, so I can literally absorb radiant damage.
You get resistance from being an ASMR, and then you get immunity because you're like a divine warlock, right?
Correct, yeah.
And so now radiant damage, now that you have a third level of it, it heals you.
I was just like, my thing says
Fantastic.
if you already have immunity from another source, you can regain hit points equal to half of any damage
I was
that
just
you're dealt.
That's
asking.
crazy.
So if that is allowed, then I will accept everyone's offer, and I can literally heal myself indefinitely with divine or with sacred flame.
Thematically, that's cool as fuck. I want to see
Yeah.
it.
Could I like divine smite you?
With radiant damage, you'd still do physical damage to me. So,
Shit.
but it would be cool. Okay,
Are we
so
doing this?
everyone deduct
Yeah.
3,000. Everybody's good with that?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Okay, I have my
Okay.
ring.
Do I also?
No,
No.
that's just between the
No.
five. This is between the
Right
five
here.
of us. You're not there.
I know.
Stop
You
trying to be
offended
part of
us.
the party.
Hold on, let
Okay.
me server
With
mute
us.
her. I'll
me
server
server-
mute her. Hold on. Ulfgar, you're the only one that hasn't picked an item yet.
Did you say that the Wand of Darkness would require attunement or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Mhm.
I
Never
wanted
mind.
the only rare item that I want is the boots of speed.
Boots of
Your
speed,
fucking
rare.
sucks, bro.
You happen to find boots of speed, and they're only 12,000 gold.
We
Never mind.
want to divide it
Yeah,
up. Let's go.
You have the scratch.
So
What's how much?
everybody, we got money.
How much you
Blackened.
need?
So what is that? 2,000 a piece plus 2,000, or I mean, I could just it's
Yeah.
literally 12 divided by 5.
16,
2400?
no, yeah, 24, that's it.
So 2,400. We doing that?
Um,
Everybody down?
That leaves
Brian
me
is-
with a little over 3 grand, so I'm down.
I have 5,000 left. If we do that,
Brian, quite quiet.
Sorry.
I'm down to do it. It leaves me
Same.
with 3,300. So
What is that?
I don't know.
Worry about it. What's
I'm
your
scared.
he's
verdict?
probably rolling complications.
Okay.
True.
I don't know what he's
How
doing.
much am I removing?
2,400. We're each removing 2,400 if you're buying the boots or the shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, done.
Sure.
Get
Love.
your shoes.
Thank you.
Strut your stuff, King.
Okay.
Don't crease them.
Do those require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
How
But your
many can you be
longsword
attuned
doesn't,
to?
right?
No.
3.
When you
Okay.
say 3,
Okay. Yeah, 3. How many items are you attuned to now? Of course, just one
None. Just one with
Okay.
this one.
with the boots. Okay.
I'm also deducting 300 gold pieces for a diamond, another diamond, Anthony.
And I have
Okay.
subtracted it from mine already.
Oh, then I don't need to subtract it from mine. Never mind. He's subtracting it from his.
Unless you just want a second one.
At 300 a piece. Sure. You know what? That's fine.
My hood
So I
of
have
elven kind, is that
2 diamonds. The next thing, Anthony, and again, I don't want to bog anything down. What's your stance on spell scrolls? If I'd like to buy some of those, like, is that included in the search, or do we need to roll again for that?
Buying a spell scroll.
It's the same thing as a rare item. It's just now the cost is halved. So I don't know how you feel about that.
Right. What spell scroll are you looking for?
I mean, I have like 2 that I really want, and then like 3 that I kind of want.
And they're both rare?
Well, no. Leomund's Tiny Hut is a 3rd level, so uncommon. Tinser's Floating Disc is common. None of them are above. None of them are considered rare. I can't cast anything above 4th level right now anyway. So, and none of the no rituals are 4th level besides divination. I don't give 2 shits about divination.
Okay, I was just making sure because I
They're-
didn't think you could afford very many other.
Yeah,
even
they're all
at price.
uncommon or common. Lehman's Tiny Hut is probably the most important to me, followed by Tinser's Floating Disc. And that's uncommon and common.
Okay. I think those will get picked up in the next roll. Is there anything else anybody
X roll. You trying to get kissed or something? Hold up.
yeah. You guys are going shopping. It's a shopping spree in Waterdeep. Anything else that you guys are interested in spending more time shopping, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and give me another
Well-
persuasion check, Brandon, with advantage. Okay. So 29. So you guys find even some very rare items if you want, but I don't think you can
I don't
afford
think
them.
even together we can afford anything.
Maybe one for 20,000 if you guys roll really lucky on the price and pool everything, but
now.
yeah,
Can't afford that, G.
that gold burns a hole in your pocket real quick. Okay, so let's just go down the list again. Arthur, you wanted how many scrolls?
I would be happy with 2. I need Lehman's Tiny Hut, which is uncommon, and I need Tinser's Floating Disc, which is common. And they're both half price because they're
Right, they're consumable. So the first one, which is uncommon, you find
God damn.
for 300 gold.
Okay. That's an easy buy. Done.
And then the common one is 15 gold.
Even dunner.
Right? 3 times 10 is 30 divided by 2 is 15, yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm set. I don't think I need
Okay.
anything else.
Bryn, anything you want to buy this round?
Absolutely. You know, I'm kind of going back and forth things,
You
but
cut
I
out,
def-
Brandon.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry. You cut out a little bit there.
Oh, okay.
Going
No, I
back
was
and forth and what?
going back and forth, and honestly,
Oh,
although
my
one
bad.
would be
Sorry.
super good. Oh gosh.
Well, you can think about it. Gore, anything else you want to buy?
Probably some. How much are potions of greater healing?
100 each.
Those don't
100
cost.
each?
He's talking about rare items. That's
Oh,
just.
rare-
Oh,
no,
actually,
no.
no. I'm sorry. Greater healing. I disregard what I just said. Disregard. You do you.
They're 100 each.
100 each. I would like to purchase 4 of them.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, Leah.
I got 9 greater healing that I have already added to and deducted the cost of, and then with whatever remaining time, she's gonna get non-magical tattoos. So
Somebody look for an immovable rod. I'll pay for it.
a what?
An immovable rod.
Sorry.
Look, it's not a
Like
joke,
for real,
okay?
for real?
I'm dead serious. Look for an immovable
Okay.
rod.
Okay, I want to look for that.
Uncommon.
Fuck a tattoo. She's like the tax return is going somewhere
You
else.
find one for 200 gold.
Done. Thanks, Leah.
All right,
Wow.
I'm gonna hand it over and immediately find a tattoo shop.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Immovable
And-
rod.
Yeah.
Fuck.
While I'm there, I'm gonna get a wing tattooed somewhere in honor of Arthur and paying for part of it.
Perfect.
I'm stuck between
Okay.
a cloak of protection or potion of growth.
Okay. Think about it. Back to Bryn.
Okay, so I think what I've decided on is I want to see if we have sending stones.
Okay, those are what? Common or uncommon?
Uncommon.
Right. There is a set of sending stones for 200 gold.
Take
Wolfgar, have you made up your mind?
No, I'm just wondering how this potion of growth works. Because when I use giant's might,
It
I
lasts longer than
It
8
gets
hours.
delivered to your doorstep in an marked box.
sure.
Sorry.
You can
Dumb
bill it
as
to your
hell.
insurance if you have a doctor's note.
It says
When you
enlarged.
drink this potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
It's like,
And
yeah,
it would
let's
last longer than that
The
D4
red
hours.
in the
Doctor
yeah,
longer than 4 hours. Please
exactly.
consult the doctor.
Contact keyword, yeah. The red in the potion's liquid continues expands from a tiny bead to color the clear liquid around it and then contracts. Shaking the bottle fails to interrupt this process. That is the weirdest description I've ever read. Yeah, so the target's size doubles in all dimensions and its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by 1 category. So you would just turn into a large creature, and then if you
Same.
used your giant smite, you would turn into a huge creature.
Sick. This is one time. Fuck.
Correct.
If
Can
you
I
can
only
hold
buy
off
one?
until we run into Tiamat, I would
Uh,
love nothing more than that
if
visual.
you would like
you
to
rushing
buy
into
more,
Tiamat.
if you'd like to buy more than one, that's fine. How many would you like?
Mm, 3.
1,300 gold, please.
Oh my
Deal.
god.
Okay.
I take that.
Gore? No, we got you, right? Did we get
Yep.
you? Yeah, we got you. Okay. So we're done with this round. Do we want round 3?
Sure.
We still have money to spend. We're trying to
Leah
blow this
doesn't
all in
care.
one play.
She's already in the
Uh,
tattoo chair.
I'll be more than happy to go again, please.
Okay, Bryn, go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
I'm gonna have to go eat breakfast with the family. Hope
Okay.
not. Yeah. Take care, everybody,
Uh,
and I'll be
Sounds
back
good.
next week.
Take care,
Uh,
Laura.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Okay, so unfortunately, you're only able to find rare items this time.
oh no.
oh no.
Oh darn.
My 4,000 gold is screaming.
What would you
I
like,
would
Bryn?
I would love a bag of tricks.
Okay, is that uncommon?
Uncommon.
Tricks are for kids.
300 gold,
300.
please.
Silly rabbit.
Yes, please. I feel like it's a monopoly and we're doing like auction.
Yeah.
If I wanted to
Aren't
search,
you?
yeah, I would like a +2 Rod of the Pack Keeper, but I don't need mine. So, is there like an exchange rate here? Can I like
Yes,
exchange?
selling a magic item.
Yeah, yeah.
So the rod +2 is rare, right?
Correct. So it's 4,000 gold base.
Oops, level 2. So that'd be 15,000.
Good God, could you stop rolling so high? There's
Wow.
I have a 10.
rare. These rare items are stupid.
I also have another thing with my bag of tricks, Anthony. There's
Mhm.
apparently 3 different kinds. There's a gray one, a rust-colored one, and a tan one. It's kind of
Would you
RNG
like
which
one of
one.
each?
No, each one has its own set of tricks, but
So you
depending
said
on
there's
what.
3 colors. What are they?
Yes,
Red, gray, and what? Brown?
gray, rust, and tan, and you can
Gray,
just yeah,
rust,
you could
and tan.
yeah, they're all like equal in value. They just have different creatures inside of them. So feel
And it
free.
is.
Okay, tan it. I'll show you guys what these things are too on Discord, so you guys can have fun too. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Leah, you're just getting your tattoo, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I've already got the sides of my head shaved for it and everything. No going back.
Nice. Nice. Ulfgar, anything else you want to buy?
Yeah. Bag of holding. I don't know if inventory matters a lot. Or
Bags of holding are always useful.
I wasn't used for a bag of holding. You could smuggle a person in there.
A bag of holding would have been able to allow you not to have to backtrack all the way to collect all your treasure this time. It is an uncommon item, and you are able to find one for the low price of 400 gold.
I'll take it.
Okay. Who else? Anybody else?
Could I ask
Jonathan,
Wolfgar to get me one too?
a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Can they have two? Yeah, you might have to roll a second time.
All right, 300 gold for the second one.
Done.
Oh my god.
Doesn't
Two
make
bags
any
of holding?
sense.
Well, they're unlimited. Well, you're just
It's
doing it for
funny
fun.
actually
What are we doing?
if you put a
Are we
if
buying
you
bags
put
of holding?
a
We
if you
have
put
two
a
bags of
portable hole
holding.
inside a bag of holding, you end the universe.
True.
I was just gonna say
There's like an
if you put a
explosion.
bag of holding in a bag of holding, does it?
Are there an infinite number of bags of holding? Can I buy one too? How much were they?
Mine was
They're
300.
They're
Wolfgar's
varying of costs, a varying
Oh, good
chance.
grief. Knowing me, he's gonna roll a fucking 16 on a d6.
Oh no!
300
3.
gold for yours, Arthur.
Done.
Take it.
Is this how we're taking down Tiamat? Is 3 bag of holdings?
Sure.
I
Okay.
mean,
Gonna
Uh,
cut
we
off
could
each
figure a
head,
way out. Yeah.
put it in a different bag.
Okay. I think I'm all out of.
Whoa.
I think I'm out of. I mean, I have 3,900 left, but I'm just whittling down my pot at this point.
Did we put a portal inside a bag of holding?
No,
Why not?
because you can't include 2 extra dimensional spaces. It's kind of like the handy haversack, the bag of holding. They all kind of do the same thing. If you introduce one extra dimensional space into another extra dimensional space, they explode.
Yeah, idiot.
Destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane, a one-way gate that sucks all creatures within 10 feet into the portal and then closes. No saving throw allowed.
That could be
Yeah.
useful to destroy something that's very powerful.
It's
Like
true.
a 5-headed dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else anybody wants to buy?
Me.
Okay.
Either a cloak of protection or a ring of protection.
Okay. Do you care which one?
They're kind of both the same thing.
Okay. Are they
It's
both
just
uncommon?
yes.
Which one would you rather have?
Do you want a ring or a cloak?
There's a ring of protection and a cloak of protection,
Easy
each
long
for sale for
answer.
300 gold, but you can only buy one of them.
Can I buy the other?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the other one is 500
No,
gold.
never. God damn it.
I'll give him the money
I have the
to
money.
buy for me. So I'll buy the what was the 300 one?
Whichever one you want.
Right. I'll buy them both.
Okay.
So now, does it stack?
It should, right?
Can you attune to both of those? So your boots, is that 3 items for you? Your boots, the ring,
Yeah,
and the cloak?
that's 3 items in total.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice.
Okay, well, now you get +2 to your AC through 2 magic items.
My AC is 22.
Jesus. You
Okay,
should.
just as it.
Yeah.
Anything else anybody's chopping for?
Bryn, were you saying something? You keep cutting out. I don't know if you're.
Oh, sorry. Maybe my voice meter is acting up. It's a little better now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
sorry,
sound
what
fine
were
at
you saying?
first. It's just sometimes you like fade out and we can't hear you anymore.
Oh yeah, okay. I was just saying, I was wondering, is it I guess this is a silly question to ask, but is it hindering us by spending this much time looking for items, or is this
Nope.
truly like, oh, well, you
It's a
have this
shopping
time?
spree.
Okay, cool. All right, because I was like, like, is this
Put
like
our
a
tax money in. We're
the more
enjoying
you buy, the
ourselves.
more it hurts you? It's like the more you buy, the higher the percentage of the items you're gonna lose when you go on this next quest. Okay,
Arthur walks up
well,
and is like, Gore, punch me as hard as you can.
this isn't real. This
Oh
isn't real.
God.
No, it is.
I mean, I
Gore,
will do it.
punch me as hard as you can.
Do I do a strength check?
It's just a unarmed strike. You're just rolling an attack roll that succeeds because I let you. So just roll damage, I guess.
How do I even do that?
It's just a 1d4 plus your strength mod. Unless you crit, of course, but I'm kind of letting you. So I guess you are critting. But it doesn't matter.
Oh God.
There's no way you're doing 59 points of damage. Okay, well, you did actually crit.
Did
Fantastic.
the most damage.
So roll
you
again.
possibly
Critted?
do.
No, I mean, kind of. He max rolled a 4. So roll again. 7. So I take
Alright.
7 points of damage. And then, watch
Waking
this.
up.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Sacred Flame! Myself. Just straight down. Blinding light from the heavens. Radiant fire
only took
burns,
1
like,
damage.
comes down. And I heal myself for the full amount of damage. I'm fucking...
Easy.
Wait, I thought it was only half damage. Am I mistaken?
Why would it be half?
Yeah, it is half, I think.
Yeah.
Why is it half?
That's what
Just the
Leah said.
ruling for it.
Oh. Well, then I'll do it again. Heal!
Do it again. Oh my.
Plus
Does that mean you have to
3!
dex? Does that mean you have to dex
No,
save your
you're,
own
you're
thing?
just willingly, willfully.
God.
You
Okay.
get half of the damage that was dealt back.
Okay, well, great. I can just do it infinitely, though. It's a cantrip. So,
Yeah.
Let's keep. What is that? Didn't keep rolling.
I don't know. He's doing things behind the scenes.
I would.
Anthony, if there's some crazy side thing that you're trying to do to me, that's should have let me know before I did it.
But that wouldn't be
Lol.
fun for him.
I wanna. Sorry, y'all. I hate to waste time, but I would love to see if I can get a weapon of warning.
Just imagine if he was rolling just to fuck with us.
What
He's
is
getting-
that's uncommon, right?
No,
Yes, it is.
things are happening, I guess. People are watching us
400
or
gold.
whatever.
Okay, I will pay the 400, and that will be my last item.
Okay. All right, so you guys complete your shopping spree. Leah disappears off to get a quick tattoo of a wing, I believe she said.
No, it's not a quick tattoo, and that's only part of it.
Okay. Well,
It's
she
a
goes to
story,
get
Come on,
okay?
man.
she goes to get the outline done. It's not long before you guys step out of the magic emporium and back into the light of day of Waterdeep when a small bird flits down from a nearby tree and hops on the ground towards you.
Ulfgar, aren't you the animal person?
Am I with
The
the group
ra-
again, or am I still asleep in the tattoo chair?
Now you guys are all together again. The raven lands a dozen paces from you and then
I-
boldly hops closer.
Does it have a message?
It eyes you enigmatically for a few moments and
Hello, birdie.
speaks in a familiar voice. Leosin Erlanthar sends his heartiest congratulations. Please visit me at Castle Waterdeep as soon as possible.
What the fuck?
That's what we both look at each other. Like,
Yeah.
Waterdeep Castle. We're going to
I'm
like the
sorry,
head honcho place.
I'm
Does
sorry,
anyone care to explain?
Waterdeep Palace, excuse me.
No, but yeah, you're right. That's different.
I mean,
Hello?
Visited
Anyone
by.
else just hear that bird talk?
I mean, weirder things can happen. Eve talked, and that bird's probably smarter than she is.
Oh fuck! I
Uh,
forgot to sell Hazeron.
Visited by. We forgot to sell it. I don't think you're gonna
You're
sell
gonna
it, cursed.
sell
Yeah,
him?
good luck. How are you gonna sell Hazaron? I don't think it works
To
that
be
way.
fair, a legendary magic item is worth.
Yeah, base is crazy.
Let's see.
I'll put him in my bag of holding. Then.
Yeah, 200,000 gold.
Damn.
Does anybody have that much gold here?
No, we're selling it.
We're selling it.
Yeah, but like, would a
In
buyer have
Waterdeep,
it? Or do
sure,
they
of
have it?
course. What's 200,000
Okay.
gold to the Lord of Waterdeep?
I don't know.
I
Nothing.
mean, that's 40,000 gold per person,
We could do a lot more shopping. Fuck the Raven. I'm just saying.
right?
Oh shit.
I'm
Okay,
down
and I
for it.
Yeah, let's
Just
just turn
retire to
Hazaron loose.
I mean, we want some side. I want Ulfgar. We want some kind of reward from the Harpers for this. Maybe not 200,000, but I definitely think we should hold out for a little bit.
Okay. I'll just put him back of holding.
A raven kind of hops about, waiting for you to respond.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a one way. I
thought
talk
this was
slowly
a-
to the I talk slowly to the raven as if it doesn't understand English. We accept the invitation.
with gestures and everything. We will follow
We the hands are
you.
gesturing at us.
And
We
Leah's just looking at Bryn like he's fucking crazy.
Are you gonna do like a little bow?
Yes, I bow at every syllable in the word. All right, it's just a raven.
And it kind of flies back into the sky and heads towards Irgion's palace.
All right. Shall
So,
we
what
follow
the
the
fuck is
raven?
that?
Where the fuck is Waterdeep Palace? Did
No
he even
idea.
tell us
Invitation
where
from
it was?
Leosin.
He just fucking
Well, he left for the
Is it
raven
in
left for
the
the palace, so I was gonna follow the raven.
like which direction is it heading? Where are
Why
we?
don't we talk to this old man over here? Hey, old man. Where is Waterdeep Palace?
I hear they
Yeah.
really like being referred to as old man.
We're in the
That's what-
castle ward, so I mean,
Are we in the castle ward? We were in the castle ward.
we were, yeah.
Castle Waterdeep. Wait, is it castle or what? Because Castle
Palace.
Waterdeep is C76. But if it's
Irgion's palace is C75,
okay, Pierjon's Palace. There we go. C70.
also known as Palace Waterdeep.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
this
So
old
it's
man.
it's that thing right. Okay, it's the big one right there. Got it.
Old man.
What?
Where's Palace Waterdeep?
Over there.
And
Cool.
then he
Thanks.
points. Okay. All right.
Wait, how deep is the water?
All right, that's enough.
How deep is the water?
Pierjon's Palace. Pierjon's Palace. Pierjon's Palace. Piergei. What the fuck name is
Hey,
this?
guys.
RON.
He said this way.
IDGIRL.
Holy shit.
Walker just starts walking that way.
Okay.
Where the old man
It's
You
so
know
that it's
that
like
I am that
directly
girl.
north of our. It's like directly north of our warehouse place. It's just over in like if we just follow this hill. I assume these are hills, right? This is like a Mount Waterdeep. If we follow the Mount Waterdeep around to the east and then follow it to the north and just keep following it, we should see the palace directly in front of us. Yep.
Of course, just a block away. Hey guys, what are you guys doing?
Pierjon's Palace. Okay.
It's this way.
It's been fun. The raven
Hello?
goes
Real.
over the hills. Okay, we're following. We're going. Yeah. Depart for
As
Pierjon.
as we impart, I would love to give one of my sending stones to Arthur, since we usually when I scout, he usually stays back almost always. So
Yeah, I love
think
it.
that yes.
So
And
I
just in
have
case no one
two.
saw the link, the sending stone just lets you communicate with the other person who has the stone, basically. And then believe that you are informed when there's no one on the receiving end of the stone.
Okay, so I'm putting Sending Stone in my treasures. I'm saying it's yours, so I can contact you with it. Perfect.
Mhm.
Love it.
I saw that we had communication issues last time, so I felt like this.
Always do.
Once sending is cast through the stones, it can't be used until next dawn. If one of the stone in the pair is destroyed, the other one becomes non-magical. Okay.
Can't believe I bought everything I wanted.
I know, it's kind of unreal.
Limited by gold. We had a lot of it.
Level 8 now, so
I still
we're
technically
like,
have a lot of it.
So where is
The tinks.
C75? I can't find it.
It's literally, you know where our warehouse was?
Yeah.
Literally go north. It's the big building. Directly, right, like right
I
there.
see. I see.
Alice, brother.
Say that again. What were you saying?
I said
Ulfgar?
it looks like a palace, brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It is
I mean-
indeed a palace.
Okay, so you guys head over to the palace and follow the bird over there. And as you round the corner and the palace comes into sight, sure enough, you recognize the monk that you freed from the cultist raiders camp down in the Greenfield south of Greenest. Leosin Erlenthar stands before you, a member of the Harpers. I received your message. Welcome to Waterdeep.
You'll
Thank-
send a
Thanks.
familiar face after a
Yeah.
long time. How long has it been, Leo?
It's good to have allies, yeah. Again. Outside of
It has
ourselves.
been months since you left me in Elturel and traveled down the river Chionthar, tracking the cultists. Much has transpired in that time, and it seems you have been very successful in hindering the cult's plans.
Indeed, but from the more we learn, the more the journey seems to demand from us. Definitely
Indeed.
seems there's more to be done. You have you have a new any new findings since our last report?
Yes, yes. All will be revealed to you shortly. Thank you for coming so soon. The Lords of Waterdeep have convened a council, and you have been invited to the meeting. Please, follow me inside.
Gore would like to whisper to Brand to Brand and be like, "Does this guy always talk like that?" Like,
He's been through a lot, man.
Don't be rude.
We kind of, as we're walking, we'll kind of fill you guys in. So
Yeah, the
Leosin
debrief, yeah.
Leosin was working as a Harper agent in Greenest for the best that we know. He tried to infiltrate the camp of the cult and was captured, and so he was pretty much like strung up and like I don't want to say tortured, but tortured for like several days in the middle of camp.
At the prisoner treatment.
Yeah, and so
Not a good one.
we found him. We were sent to kind of rescue him. We agreed. One of his friends in Greenest, advised us of his situation. So we went to go find him, and that's kind of how we got wrapped up in all of this. He revealed himself to be a Harper after we helped him escape. Myself and Ulfgar were actually captured as well. We were strung up for half a day or so before the others rescued us. And afterwards we cleared out the rest of the hideout and met Leosin in what's that place called? Elturel. And from there we discovered that the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet and the Emerald Enclave were all working against the cult kind of behind the scenes, and we joined on a more official basis. But Leosin has helped us and we've helped him, and you'll meet the other gentleman soon. I forget his name, honestly. I always do. Give me a second and I'll look it up.
Go back.
It's not necessary.
Anthar.
Anthar Froome. Yeah, Anthar is a paladin of Torm. He's a little bit rambunctious himself, from what I call.
We love him.
He likes to drink and he likes to be loud, but good guy.
He knows how to have fun.
But they seem to be high up, or at least some kind of authority within their respective organizations.
Cool.
Okay.
Leosin, what was Leosin's last name? And then-
Leosin Erlanthar. Leosin kind of turns at that last sentence from Arthur, and he says, "You're too kind. In reality, I've not been invited to attend the council meeting myself, but I do know of what they will discuss. I'm sure Remy will tell you all."
Well, then we look forward to meeting Remy, I suppose.
Indeed. This way, please. And he leads you into a council chamber deep in the heart of the palace.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
There before you is a large square-shaped table with several chairs around it and a group of people all waiting for your
I just see a black screen. Does anybody
arrival.
else see anything
Okay,
else?
I don't see
Yeah, it's just black.
anything. It's black.
What?
I see my name,
I
but
could.
that's it.
Oh, the
Dang.
fog of war. Apologies.
I actually
the
only see
fog of
3
war.
names. I see mine, Leah's, and Bryn's. But
Yeah.
I only see mine.
I only see mine.
Hold on.
I don't see anything.
Oh, huh. That's
Pause. I apologize.
Retweet.
Oh, I love you. You're so
I love
funny.
you too.
Thanks.
Remy, is that spelled? I'd like to say is it spelled commonly, but in D&D there's no such thing. Is it REMY? Like what is
REMY.
I. Oh.
REMI?
No, why?
Yeah,
Oh, it is Y.
actually, well, it's short for
Okay.
Remington?
it's short for Remelia.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
So fancy.
Looking that up real quick. It's short for
Remedial.
we were close. There we are. Remalia, sorry. REMALLIA, Remalia. How do I get rid of the fog of war? Oh yeah, like this.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, hey, look, it's Queenie. Or it's some unidentified pink-haired lady that we've never
I
met before.
mean, who's that?
Oh,
Everyone
who's
has
that
natural.
hot lady?
Oh,
Everyone has
man.
natural hair color except for this protagonist on the
Wink,
right
wink.
side of the room.
She's got the anime hair. She must be important.
Yeah.
She's
Rude.
got
I
them.
lean over to Gore. I want to bet 100 gold that she's joining our party.
Wow.
So are we gonna meet her like with Laura not being here?
We just meet her
No.
character and she's not even here.
Like
Awkward.
Yeah, so that way Anthony can set the tone of the voice
Yeah.
lines, and then
It's his
Laura just has to
name.
copy.
I'm a snake.
I'm his name.
No way, dude.
oh my gosh.
No lady. Okay, so Leosin opens the door and ushers you into the council chamber and then bows as everyone kind of turns their head in your direction, and he closes the door behind him, sealing you in the room with the members of the Council of Waterdeep. And that is where we will end it tonight.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said?
I said that he leaves you in the room with the Council of Waterdeep, and
Oh,
that is where we will.
Council.
Yes, the Council of Waterdeep,
Okay.
and we will
Cool.
call it there tonight because Laura is not here, and we wouldn't want I miss her character's introduction. We want her to
Of
miss it.
course.
Um.
Sick.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed your shopping spree.
Yeah, thank you.
It was great. It was great. I tried not to get too greedy just in case something bad happened.
We did.
You said nothing bad would happen, and I proceeded to believe something bad would happen. So I did buy everything I wanted.
It's a good thing to do, you know.
Okay, who's important to me right now? Leosin or Lanthar is a half elf monk. Missing. Okay, we're good here. So
Oh, he's half elf too. I didn't realize.
he is indeed. That's my notes say
Right.
anyway.
With my
I got my
broom,
potions of growth.
do
I'm
I have
so
to
happy.
do I get to set the command, or is it like a special command?
I have no idea. I have not read the flying broom in
If it says
ages.
generically a command, then you can make up your own command.
Shazam!
It says
Favor.
it
Yes.
says like a mundane broom until you stand astride it and speak its command word.
Yeah, it can be anything. That's
Yeah.
literally
Make up
opportunity
your
for
own.
flavor, basically.
What is something that you would want to call out confidently in the midst of some kind of fight?
Away, my cock.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Oh, it's a little long,
I
probably.
did name one of my
Shazam.
pals in in Pal World
Yeah.
Mike Hawk.
Just
Oh,
name-
that's fine.
It's like
Rise, my cock! Fucking starts flying.
Oh my
No,
God.
even better when he calls it, it like slowly like comes from between his legs. He has his legs together and it just breaks apart his thighs. And
Oh my
Oh.
God.
All right.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna wait all that to decide.
It's great. Okay. Well, there we go. And it's only 2 a.m., so it's not bad. It's 2 a.m. here, at
Yeah,
least.
I figured we started a little early, we'll end a little early. Laura's not here anyways, and I've got an early morning tomorrow, so
Same. I have a
it
meeting
was
in
good.
person in like 8 hours.
Yeah,
Ew.
it was good getting the group back together again. Getting the band together is always fun.
Yeah, these are cool tokens. Did you make these? These are neat.
Right?
I did.
They each belong to a different faction. That's cool. Well, I mean, you know, the ones
is
that do, but do.
True.
That's
Maybe next time you can explain those.
Is that the
Absolutely.
Harper's.
Khaleesi?
This is the Harper
Ooh.
symbol.
Oh, I know that one.
This is the Order of the Gauntlet symbol.
That's
Okay.
actually Onthar himself.
That's Onthar. Yeah. This is the Emerald Enclave, I imagine.
Yep.
And we haven't met these guys yet. These guys are these different? Is this one different?
No,
Are these two different?
No.
Are they just
No.
like rank sigils?
No, they're just hers is just on the other side.
Got it.
No, they're all the same. They are actually
Say one looks like a crown.
those
one
are the
looks like a
Lord's
helmet.
Alliance.
yeah, they are the Lord's Alliance. I don't know if they're rank symbols or not.
They look different.
It
Yeah,
looks
they
like it's like
do.
the same thing, but it's like
It's
One-
Polar.
slightly.
I was gonna
Crown,
say it was a little
helmet.
sexist, but this guy's got the big one and she has the
Oh,
big one,
God.
so it's not that sexist. Why is Emma Frost in here?
Ooh, Emma Frost. A
And is this guy supposed to be Lord's Alliance too? Why is there only one representative from the Emerald Enclave? Whatever. Tune in next time to Dragon Ball Z.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's who it is. The Harpers, Order of the Gauntlet, Emerald Enclave, Lord's Alliance. They're kind of like guilds across Faerun. They don't necessarily belong to any one like city state. The Lord's Alliance tend to be like a conglomeration of like various lords across Faerun. They tend to send their own like envoys and emissaries to join the Lord's Alliance, and they kind of act as like the continental police force, so to speak. Emerald Enclave is usually made up of like magic users, from what I understand. They try to enforce magic law. This is generalization, but usually mages. The Harpers are generally like your rogues and your like they work in stealth for the most part. They do a lot of secret stuff, and then Order of the Gauntlet is kind of like your paladin source. They're like more lawful and religious, but they don't belong to the Lords of Alliance. So that's like
Okay.
very generalized. There's a lot more to it, but that's kind of what you get through the factions themselves.
Cool. Cool.
Y'all think we're
And
gonna
I just-
fight here?
I just realized that I'm gonna have to retcon something already.
No worries.
What are we retconning? Do we need to know now,
Yeah,
or
what's going on?
No, it's fine. It's just something was supposed to happen before you got here.
Oh, it's okay.
Explode.
the lodge goes
We wouldn't know,
kablooey?
you know. So it's like, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You know.
Yeah,
Just
Think the order
whenever we
matters.
do the recap, like just change it in the recap.
Yeah.
exactly. Okay. Well, thanks everybody.
You rule. Do the math before this.
Technically, we did. Technically, we started early. It just happened to go for half an hour. So
We started early but didn't start recording until late.
well,
So it's a typical
imagine
Thursday
if we
night.
had started on 11 at 11. I'm just saying.
If we had started at 11, I would have went to bed.
I did my best.
You
I
did.
appreciate everybody.
Do you? Because it doesn't sound. I
Yes, I
feel
do.
pretty unappreciated.
I'm telling you, I appreciate you, man.
All right.
It's not, you know,
Hey, I don't care. I got money out of it.
we did it.
All
We
right.
got money out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I got all my items. I'm fucking happy.
True. Hey, I got all my items too.
Your broom?
We have 3 bags of holding now.
I know. I made slight improvement to the ring Ulfgar gave me and got new tattoos started. I'm pretty.
I'm effectively
nice.
immortal.
Yeah, dude.
We need We need potions of holy water from now on, so you can just toss them on my dead body.
Ooh.
Just do radiant. I don't think they exist in the game, but now I don't need to spend any spell slots healing myself, which is nice. That's the only thing that's good for it. Is now I use all my spell slots to heal you guys and not myself.
Cool.
It doesn't really affect. That's it. Nothing is doing radiant damage to me. They're going to see, oh, that bitch has angel wings. I wonder if they're resistant to radiant damage. No, no one's throwing radiant damage at me. So
I just want to see the enemy's reaction when you put yourself on fire with radiant damage.
True, just walk through. That'd be really intimidating, right?
Okay.
We just straight up throw up my wings and just call celestial fire from the sky.
Could you
It's the
do
toughest
like?
thing you can do.
Does anyone have
It's like
like?
a mating dance.
What, Kayhan?
We're thinking.
Does anyone have like moonbeam or something? Or
That's a druid spell, cleric spell. I don't think any of us have that.
I don't.
It would be cool too. Then I could do it at night. Well, I mean, I could do
My
it. I
Lord
don't
and
think it matters.
Savior Cthulhu did not grant it to me.
You know what's funny? The it doesn't radiant. What am I trying to say? Sacred flame doesn't actually create light. It's not like it does, but it doesn't. Like in the wording of the spell, it has like calling down. Here, I'll just post it. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. That's it. Flame-like radiance. What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, no one
Like-
does, but it's evocative.
Like a glow?
yeah. So like, it doesn't set anything on fire, which is actually that's one of the cool things I like about Baldur's Gate is because it does. Like if you kill someone with Sacred Flame in Baldur's Gate, they like catch on fire. It's sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they like scream. I think it. Well, I say that's not the sick part, but the fact that they're like on fire, like holy
my, you
fire,
love
is
it.
cool. Also, all of my HP has left my screen. It doesn't exist. My hit point maximum doesn't exist.
Primrose Simulator.
You're literally immortal.
Yeah, I'm literally in. That's weird. Okay, well, we're good. All right, well, guess we're done.
Well, I love you all. I'm going to bed now, and I'll probably see some of y'all tomorrow.
Good night.
Okay,
Night,
good night,
everyone.
Night.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be right back. I'm gonna end the stream. Those sending stones, Brandon, that you posted in the chat look creepy as shit. These don't
Yeah,
they
I'm
don't
kind of
look like
scared
that.
of their.
Do you kiss them
I
in the
thought
mouth
prefer
and,
the
and you can speak on them?
I prefer the third edition picture.
Yeah, I
Third
prefer a lot
edition.
of things from 3.5 edition, but
Guys, D&D 1's coming out soon. What do you mean?
alrighty,
True.
friends.
What is that?
We are done with the session. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. You missed some chaos at the very beginning. We were all here at like 10:20, which is like abnormal. We're gonna start meeting up between 10 and 11. Anthony has family stuff that he needs to take care of. He's on a different time zone, so usually we used to play at 11. Now we're gonna try to meet up as close to 10 as possible. So we're still filtering in. But I didn't want to start the stream until we got things settled. So you missed some chaos regarding the cost of a spell book, whether they should be priced at the cost that it took to scribe the spells into the book, or whether they should be costed out as individual spell scrolls. So there was a little bit of a argument there that probably went on longer than it should. It mostly involved me and Anthony because we were discussing different mechanics and things like that. We're both DMs, right? Like, or he's been DMing this whole time, and so he's the law, he's the rules of this campaign, and I've been DMing for years. So really, it was like there were a couple of mechanical rules that could have applied to the situation, and we just couldn't decide which we wanted to, play out. And some of the other people were getting a little bit frustrated, which makes sense, right? Like if you don't know the rules well enough, or if you don't have a horse in the race, it's kind of hard to care for the most part. So that's essentially what we were going over. And so you didn't miss much, but there were a couple of inside jokes you heard when like we were talking about math is mathing, and then Mel said it's about time. It's just little things like that. We're all cool. There was no real fighting, but it happens when you get groups like that together. So yeah, I'm excited. The next session next Thursday ideally is when we'll start getting into things again. We'll actually get to start playing. You mostly just heard a recap of the last one, a summary, not a summary, but a like an ending to the last campaign, and then barely a start to this one with shopping in between, but you kind of see where it's going, so I'm excited for it. But as always, I appreciate you guys for being here. I know most of you are probably just playing you're in the campaign, but for those who aren't, if you're out there, I appreciate you being here. I love you all very much. I should be back tomorrow morning around 11 a.m. for more Baldur's Gate. We should be making it into Act 3 tomorrow, ideally. And then we'll go from there. We're wrapping up the game pretty quick, maybe another week or two, but we'll see how it goes. So that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I love you guys very much. Appreciate you being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.